It's a dream for all curlers. Just a handful succeed. Others have come up just a little bit short. All of them with one common goal: to represent our country. Every 4 years, they get their chance at wearing the maple leaf. Make it here, and they're one step away from fulfilling that Olympic dream. Eight of the best women's teams have made it this far. All talented, all winners. Yet only one will go to Sochi. That team will be decided here in Winnipeg. The Roar of the Rings, next. It is one of the most talked about, anticipated arrivals, garnering attention right across our country, in fact, around the world. Stay classy, Winnipeg. He has arrived. Ron Burgundy, the legendary anchor man, is in the house.
Well, that could come later.
And even someone who is a pretty big deal needs to go through the protocol of accreditation.
Okay, you're good too.
As we welcome you inside the MTS Center and our opening day coverage, this is the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings, presented by Monsanto. As we say hello, Canada, and welcome to our opening day coverage, and Linda Russ alongside. Always special, these Roar of the Rings, as in a week's time we'll know the two teams that will represent our country at the Sochi Olympics, but even more so with Ron Burgundy in the house. I'm not sure, though, Linda, he's going to like our humble abode, the booth.
Well, there is no rich mahogany, and my binder is plastic, but I think his is leather-bound.
And I tell you, I had to look in the closet today. I looked for a suit to keep up with him, and I couldn't do it.
Oh, sorry, Vicky, you can't. Ron Burgundy's suits are so fine. He makes Frank Sinatra look like a hobo.
Ron Burgundy will join us just a little later. We're going to start with the women's draw first. Let's take a look at the field of 8 that will compete to wear the maple leaf. And there are familiar names, and Canadian and world champions among them, from Jennifer Jones through Rachel Homan, the reigning Canadian champion, on through the last two to qualify 2 weeks ago in Kitchener, Renee Sonnenberg and Val Sweeting. There are those that are saying this is a Jennifer Jones event to lose, Linda.
Well, you look at her credentials in 4 Scotties titles. It's impressive, but this is the trials. Different time of year, different record for that same Jennifer Jones. 2 appearances, no playoffs. Last time, only 2 wins. As a matter of fact, no Kleibrink, no Bernard, so no finalists back. I think this is wide open.
We saw a bit of a changing of the guard last the Scotties in Kingston with Rachel Homan winning the national title. Can she add an Olympic berth to it?
No reason why she can't. That's a big stepping stone, winning the Canadian Ladies Championship. And they're the best hitting team here, Vic. There's not going to be a lot of points scored against them. They've got the veteran and Earl Morris in their corner. They're going to be very tough.
The men's field is as good as any assembled for any competition. Look at the names. There are medal winners in there, world champions, Canadian champions, Grand Slam champions, Martin, Howard, Stoughton, Cooey, all the way down the field of 8. McEwen, Epping, Morris, Jacobs. My goodness. It is an interesting fact, though. Kevin Martin comes in here, albeit with a new third in David Nedwin. He has a gold medal, he has a silver medal, but he thinks he's an underdog.
I don't believe it for a second. I really don't. First of all, David Nedwin, the new guy, he's really not the new guy. He knows what he's doing around here. He'll be a good team. But Martin's won the Canadian Championship trials twice. He's a defending gold medalist. Somebody's got to go through him to win this thing.
What do we say about the 2 teams, the 2 skips that have lost the previous 2 trials in Howard and Stoughton?
Well, there's so much experience in the field, but let's talk trials experience, and that's where you find it. And also, Howard and Stoughton, so consistent over the last 2 years, they're going to be very tough.
So tonight we'll have for you the opening men's draw, and it will feature Jeff Stoughton as he goes against Brad Jacobs, the reigning Canadian champion from Sault Ste. Marie. When we come back, we will open with Jennifer Jones against Chelsea Carey. All Winnipeg battle. Carey is already battling some illness within her team, and we'll update you on that. Yes, Mr. Burgundy will join us too in a matter of time here on TSN.
I don't think it gets any better than playing in front of a hometown crowd in Winnipeg.
Every Jets game I've come to this year, I just sit there and I close my eyes and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm actually going to be curling out there.
We've never really had the opportunity to play a big event at home, so to go out there as one of the hometown teams, and hopefully we'll see a lot of white in the crowd and have them cheer us on. We're just so excited.
This is a once in a lifetime. I mean, to play in front of a home crowd, couldn't be more excited. Too cool to describe.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Always fresh, always great tasting coffee. The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops. Frozen food at its best. By Capital One, what's in your wallet? And by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 20 years.
Walking like a man among mere mortals. Ron Burgundy acknowledging a great crowd here at the MTS Center. Time to meet the teams now for this opening women's draw. And is brought to you by Ford, proud partners with the CCA for 20 years. Team Jennifer Jones out of the St. Vital Curling Club with Dawn McEwen, Jill Officer Caitlin Laws, and Jennifer Jones. From the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg, skipped by Chelsea Carey, Lindy Titherich, Kirsten Foster, but Christy McDonald has caught the flu. That means Brianne Meekin will come off the bench, and she will play the third stones for the Carey team. For Jennifer Jones, a bad start, an unfortunate start. In her draw to the button, she actually hogged the stone, and so then it was Chelsea Carey who hit the paint, and she gets the last draw. It'll be Jones to play the red, Carey to play the yellow, and Jones will throw first to get us underway. The Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings here in Winnipeg.
Thanks.
I think that was a first, a hogline violation on the draw to the button. I don't believe I've ever seen it before anyway. So a little shaky start for Jennifer, but that experience I'm sure will come through for this team. I don't think it'll let them bother them.
But it could help Chelsea Carey because they have to be nervous, Linda. We talked about it yesterday. Look at the crowd in here, and they're one of the host teams, which makes a big difference too. More media attention, a lot more pressure, and they're going to be happy they have Hammer.
Oh, no. Careful. Nice, Dawn. Very nice.
Dawn McEwen, formerly, of course, Dawn Askin. We congratulate her on her marriage to Mike McEwen, who he will see in men's play.
I'm a little surprised at the start. I thought Jennifer not winning the hammer would actually put a rock out in front and put a little pressure on. I guess we do have to accept that even with all her experience, Jennifer might want to also settle down a little bit, being in front of this very big crowd.
Well, yeah, I wondered about that because I thought if Jones had the hammer, she might take the play to Carey. But let's check the game plan now.
Well, I do think Jennifer has to do her aggressive style, use her experience, push this Carey team, and Dawn McEwen stones are key for Chelsea Carey. I would keep it open, settle down first, especially with Brianne Meekin having to come in at third.
The game plan brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures.
I really don't think it matters who the fifth player is. We're certainly not saying Brianne Meekin is not a great curler. It's just different. You're not used to that player, and you're coming into your first game, first big event really for this Chelsea Carey team.
Oh, it's a huge situation. And for Brianne, Brianne curled with my daughter and Kathy Overton for 2 years and played lead. And all of a sudden she's thrown a lot of big weight shots in this position at third. Obviously never been in this position. But the other thing to look at here is she's a left-handed thrower. And she's a great player. Her father's in this event as coach for the Stoughton team, Robbie Meekin. But can they get the broom in the right spot?
And of course, we can't do these events without Kathy Gauthier. I'm a little curious about the choice of color for your jacket.
Well, maybe he and I will just go off into the sunset together at the end of this. Who knows? You know, you're talking about Brienne. There is all this extra emotion. She has played once with Chelsea's team this year, but they put her in at lead, and so it is a completely different fit. And it is the emotion that is going to make the difference today. You know, as sweepers, they will get into this and they'll start to cheer really loud on draws, and it is going to take a lot of internal fortitude to just disregard all of that and just keep your eyes on your fries and do your own thing.
You've been around us too long, Kathy. Your eyes on your fries.
Playing second stones here in this opening end. Women's draw this afternoon. Men's draw will come your way tonight.
Whoa, easy. Clean.
I like what I see to the Kerry team already, Linda. They're a little softer weight on this shot, and it's a simple shot. But they used to throw a ton of weight at everything, and they kind of fell in love with the peel weight, almost peel weight shots. And you can't hang around, you can't control it, you can't use your brushes to the best advantage. A nice speed controller.
I think in particular when you know, as Chelsea does, you're coming to an arena with Hans Vutrick making ice that is very fast, pretty good swing. So you have to use all the tools. You can't just use up weight. You've got to bring down those weights. Get the curl with the softer tap backs.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Same kind of weight.
All you got. Yep. All you got done.
With just the 8 teams competing, 4 sheets of ice, there are no buys. Here are the other games in this opening draw. Sherry Madot of Coldwater, Ontario, 6-time Scotties participant, goes against Stephanie Lawton from the Newtown in Saskatoon. Rachel Holman, the reigning Canadian champion, Val Sweeting. Renee Sundberg from Grand Prairie against Heather Nedwin, the 2-time Canadian champion, the last in 2012.
Nice throw. Too much ice.
I think one reason we see the softer weight from both teams, a nice hit and roll by the Jones team, the previous shot, is credit to the ice making crew and Hans Vutrick and his team. The ice is just perfect. They managed to get it in earlier than normal, which I think is a big key. There's a lot of club curlers came out and played on it and took the greenness off, get rid of some of the fudgy enough. And what you have to do is get 4 or 5 games on it to make it consistent for draw weight. So the players are really confident right off the bat.
The MTS Center, of course, is the home of the Winnipeg Jets. They are on a 6-game road trip, and their last game was last Saturday afternoon. And then the MTS people, there was no date or nothing booked for the Sunday, so they said, come on in, get your ice in. And as you say, Russ, it was in nice and early.
It's a beautiful building. Hans does say there is not the humidity control in this building. So Vic will keep us up to date on the weather. But if it happens to get a little moist outside, and the building has that brought in by people through their clothing, and also the doors sometimes opening, that could cause a little problem.
Well, one thing they did is when the Jets returned to Winnipeg, they had to upgrade the ice plant. So that he has more control that way. He also has, people may remember when we were here in 2008, he had to hang drapes to prevent the airflow from coming down. Well, he now has variable speed fans. So that also was an upgrade with the Jets' return.
More?
10:01 and then 9:07.
Okay. Good, Caitlin.
You can see the players are all tracking the ice, not just the curl, but the speed. You can hear the numbers being called out. Those are the hog-to-hog times for those takeouts.
So Brienne Meakin comes off the bench to throw the third stones for this Kerry team. And interestingly enough, her opposing third, of course, is Caitlin Laws, playing with Team Jones. And together they won the Canadian Junior Championship back in 2009. Always the busiest men prior to, and hopefully not very busy. The gentleman on the left is Hans Vutrick from Gimli, Manitoba. He will be making the ice in Sochi. He has made numerous trips over.
Just came back from China. He was only home for 3 days before he started putting the ice in here for the Pacific Rim Championship.
Clean only.
He's a busy guy and one of the best that's ever made ice.
Super clean. Good. 10-3. 10-3? Yeah.
This is a really nice chance for Chelsea. Wide open play, gets a chance to play an open hit and
10-3.
work towards a blank. And I think next Dan Jennifer will put some rocks in play, assuming this end is blanked. I would like to think she would put up a guard since we assume she's going to be aggressive this week.
Nice normal. Sorry, nose or a little flop away.
Well, flop away's okay, but nose is fine.
9.5?
Yeah. 9.5, 9.7.
Yep.
Now, that Canada Cup silver medal, it
9.5.
came undone for her,
9.3,
remember, in that game a little bit. And it was really the first time that she appeared in under the lights, television. I think that pressure. So you hope she's learned from that experience to come out here now.
And you do, Vic. Everybody's nervous. If you're not nervous, you shouldn't be playing this game. And it was against Jones that crushed her really in that game. But it's so much different. With the TV lights, you get a little more heat on the surface. You get a little more glide. It might be 6 feet faster. You get a little more adrenaline. That's a bad combination. Those two add up to heavy rocks. Heavy rocks are the worst way to miss. And they just couldn't get rock positions against Jennifer Jones in that game.
The final stone for Jennifer Jones.
Gotta roll it, Dawn. Anything. Go, Dawn. Anything. Go.
And she'll get the roll to the center line and full into 12. So Chelsea Carey will need to make the play and hopefully roll out to blank the end and keep control of last rock.
Nice little roll by Jennifer there. That's important because if she hadn't rolled, she might have been in the rings, but then Chelsea Carey could hit it dead on and not be in the rings and get the blank end. Now she has to hit and roll out.
Yeah, easy for you.
She's elected to play down that center line. Now, we have not seen anything unusual on center line. It actually runs a little bit straight, but nothing crazy. But we actually haven't seen the other side of the sheet very much. So she's electing to play a turn she knows.
Yep.
Final stone, Chelsea Carey, as she's picked up by Kristen Foster. Lindsay Titheridge looking for the blank here to hold the hammer into the second. And out the side it goes. So an up and down blank end to begin play. Women's play. It is the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings. We are in Winnipeg. Joining us a little later.
Really enjoying
will be Mr. Ron Burgundy.
The
Nationwide attention, worldwide attention. Earlier this week, I did an interview talking about Mr. Burgundy with the BBC.
Limo ride from
This
the
is
hotel to
TSN,
first class.
Canada's sports leader.
You're shiftless, you're weak, and your voice sounds like someone strangling a walrus, a very stupid walrus with halitosis. Maybe it's because of all that ice in your lungs, or all that ice and something else, huh?
Yes. Some scotch, maybe. That's what we need.
In your tummy.
Yes, in right down to my belly. Sir Ron Burgundy will be joining us later as we welcome you back to our opening day coverage and looking forward to him joining us shortly. A blank end in the first. Our feature game is all Winnipeg. Jennifer Jones from the St. Vital here in Winnipeg against Port Rouge's Chelsea Carey. A blank means that once again Chelsea Carey will have the last rock. She has the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 2. And interestingly enough, first stone from Jones went in.
A little bit of a surprise, and it was going to be just partly in the 12 foot. They brushed it as hard as they could, and it still didn't get fully in. That meant a hit. A nose hit is now outside the rings in a free guard zone stone. So not a great start for the Jones team.
No, it's a great spot for that rock that Chelsea has just on the center line, 20 inches from the rings, and it's very usable later in the end.
Still wide open.
So Dawn McEwen playing her second stone.
Go. Come on, it's thrilling now. Go. Hard. Good cross on. Good.
And around she goes to the top of the button.
Over the course of the week, I don't think you're going to see many mistakes from Dawn McEwen, though. She's always at the top of the stats for the leads, and that's why I said she's so important. That's a nice come around, and here comes the run back.
Our first update, Kathy, Sherry Madoff, Stephanie Lawton as they play in the first. Lawton's last on the way.
Well, she was going to be playing a draw, and then it was Sherry Anderson, her third, who called her down to take a look, and they realized they are, in fact, second shot So if they're able to get to the red zone that you can see just Olive and tap it back, it can be for 2.
Boy, he's going to start moving here. You can hear Sherry Anderson calling on Sherry Singler, Marlies Kasner, and the roll across. And Madaw has 1.
She does. They'll take a look again, but it looks like that yellow at the top is 2. So that's just 1.
Okay, good. Yeah, sorry. I
So the steal of 1 for Sherry Madaw out of the Coldwater and District Curling Club. This is her 4th trials appearance, dating back to 97, 01, and 05.
Line straight. You have a little bit of space.
I think we've seen a very clear picture on our sheet, the approach now. We thought Jennifer would be a little more aggressive, but once the guard was out there, Chelsea Carey did not try to play a quiet shot, did not try to play a tap back, immediately went to the run back. So it looks to me like Chelsea does not want to get to any kind of game of come-arounds with Jennifer Jones.
They're a great hitting team, the young Carey team, and they. But I think they go to that well a little too often. I agree 100%. They could have played a tap there, split the 2 yellows, at least move them out of the way. If you roll it one way, you've got a corner guard that you can use. Now there's chasing right off the get-go.
Kirsten Foster trying to run it back, and she'll run it by and but open everything up. Another update, and let's go to Renee Sonnenberg, who comes off that qualifying in Kitchener a couple of weeks ago against the former Canadian champion Heather Nedwin. Nedwin with her last, Kathy.
Well, and both of these teams, unlike our feature sheet, going right after each other very quickly. Beth Iskew had to make a really good run back to get Heather out of trouble, and you can see that she still does face 1. Chance for 2, though.
Lainey Peters, Jessica Mayer on the brush, slide it by, roll it over, and 1 there, 1 at the back center line. Quick start. Heather Nedwin picks up a pair.
It's the 3rd run back in a row. 2 missed so far, and that was a nice guard placed by Jill Officer.
Okay, good.
Very nice.
And she'll leave the center line guard out in front.
Oh, you're hiding all the donuts. You might want to get a shot of that.
He's gotten into
Look at
the
that.
Tim's
This
have
is
it
like
very
carbo
quickly.
loading for the broadcast.
Ron Burgundy. How do you like that?
That's a good crawler, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Got some room. Fully. Easy. Room. Get off.
Well, you have Carey chasing you if you're the Jones team, so this is a big come-around for Caitlin Laws.
Not bad, but when we can, probably still. No, it's all there. Top 4. Go 4. Line stitch. Gotta bury it. Yep. Gotta split center. Come on. Go 4. Come on. Hard. Full 4. Go. Go, 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 go. Great.
Wow, lovely. Caitlin Laws draws it around, and once again, without last rock, Jennifer Jones sitting the 2.
Yeah.
What a great addition to this team. They built this team from
Nice, Caitlin.
roughly 4 years back. Kathy Overton was on this great team for a long, long time with a lot of wins, but they made the move and brought in the rookie at the time, but it was all for this week. And I know Caitlin Laws are going to be tough to beat.
And playing against her former junior teammate now, Brianne Meekin.
That's where the left-handed situation you
Right.
talked about did come into play a little bit. She tends to float that out turn
Yes.
where the others are playing the in turn, and that one did not come back.
And as we all know, the out turn runs straighter than the in turn, so it probably needs to be an adjustment on the skipper's part, Chelsea Carey, to get that broom in a little tighter on that particular turn. Nice
Little
situation
bit
for
more
Jones
line.
here.
Okay,
That
we can wait,
top
we're
4-foot
tired.
rock's tough to beat.
Quickly. Wait for good. Line, you gotta split center.
Officer on the left.
At the end. Just
McEwen
one.
on the right.
Just one. Good. There it goes. There it goes. Split center.
You can see them
Yep,
waiting to
yep.
brush. They're trying to brush at the end to get the maximum curl if it needs it, but it really is starting to move in this sheet of ice. So I don't think they're going to have to worry about the amount of curl they're going to get.
Probably a little
Great
bit.
shooting.
So one more time with the run back for Brianne Meakin, who replaces Christy McDonald at the third position, throwing third stones because of flu.
She could get them all here, Becky. It's about a quarter of the shot rock.
Run one back, just drives it by and rolls the shooter over to cover the edge of the 12th.
You can't call that a mistake or a miss, but we'll have to keep track of that. That's two left-handed out turns that have run a wee bit straighter than the skipper expected. That's just so natural when you don't play with Brianne on a regular basis.
You just stay right there? Yeah, I really sat there. I just wasn't sure with, because Kristen's was like 6'6", so I just wasn't sure exactly where to move the bridge.
Higher, but
a little bit less weight.
Like draw to the button? It's close. It's pretty close,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe not quite draw to the button. It's close, yeah.
You could throw the same as draw the button, Jen, for...
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, there's some muck under here.
Jennifer has a great pre-shot routine, takes a lot of time preparing the stone, and then you see the reset, gets back out of the hack, makes sure the body is lined up correctly, positions the stone.
Try not to jump it.
Gets herself mentally prepared, and away she goes.
They are prepared. My daughter was lucky enough to play in a spiel. They spared in a spiel this year. Jill had tweaked her back a little bit, and Ashley said to me it's the most prepared team she'd ever seen. There's just no stone unturned. They think of everything for every game. A very well-prepared team.
Really high. Keep her coming.
Not heavy.
Jennifer Jones and her first. Wow. And they barely dragged that across.
Wow, really? Yeah, just a little less than we've been throwing.
Just not quite draw to the button.
Yeah, I think this is
Sorry.
You know, you go back to their hog stone in the draw to the button for last rock. You watch this draw now. Do you think she's having some problems right now early with draw weight?
I might be having a little trouble with feel. That surprised her. It's interesting because leaving it that long means the run back would be very difficult. So you're sort of forcing Chelsea into a different kind of shot, which is an interesting implication for making that happen. But it does seem a little struggle for Jennifer at the moment.
Coming up nice, yeah. Yeah, it should come up a bit. Okay.
Be tempting to get the buried rock. It's a tougher shot, higher degree of difficulty, but if you roll too far here and you're not shot rock, Jennifer's just going to loop another one around. You're looking at two buried rocks.
We're not shot anyway. She just goes around it again, right?
Yeah. Kind of weight.
9-7.
Okay.
So is this an out here for Chelsea Carey?
Yep. I think if you can roll partially buried or right underneath, you could be shot rock and buried.
You know what I mean?
But it has to be a perfect roll.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
A little off.
This is where they played a couple soft shots last end when they didn't have to, and this is the same shot, so they'll have a good idea what it does here.
10. 10, 2.
No.
10.
Whoa, let it work.
10.
Titheridge.
Close. Whoa.
Foster needs to get across the nose for that little flip towards center line. There it is, and it's a beauty. Boy, that missed guard, long guard, allows this.
They did learn from those run backs, even though this is a different kind of release from Chelsea. She got a very good read on that spot.
So now you go from the situation, Russ, where you are looking possibly of stealing one for sure, maybe a deuce, to having to do what now if you're Jennifer Jones?
Well, really no choice to play the come-around tap, and it's just a draw, really, so just bang, bang, bang in that way, and just tap that up a little wee bit. You've only got to move it about a foot, but it's all about the line.
Sorry.
So you're thinking T-line. Jennifer's not worrying too much about the line. She's just thinking T-line. It's up to brushers. Brush it early to keep it straight. T-line weight should bump it enough with a bit of brushing.
Change of turn for Jennifer.
Final stone. You can hear the Hewitt officer liking the weight, but this guard is going to come up on them pretty quickly here. They're going to have to get it by the guard first. Playing a little soft raise if they can. Just raise this up. Whoa! Oh, goodness, what a way to start.
Great shot, Jen. Great racing, guys.
Two great shots in a row here. Chelsea Carey's hit and roll. Jennifer Jones tap back freeze. If you wind it back a little bit, the hit and roll, that didn't really help, did it, Linda? Hitting that top rock would have been a little bit smarter idea, I think.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Beauty.
Take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you get on that? Like a 14?
I stopped once. Yeah.
Finish.
Facing a single with her last. Chelsea Carey.
Now there is no shot, Vic.
She's got nothing. And that lovely soft raise will give Jennifer Jones the steal of one to take the lead here through 2.
Make the final! Make the final!
As long as he doesn't punch me in the face or touch my hair, he is welcome in our booth. Mr. Ron Burgundy will join us when we come back. It's the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings on Canada's sports leader, TSN. And we welcome, resplendent in a tartan kilt.
Yes, indeed.
Mr. Ron Burgundy. I won't even ask if you're wearing anything underneath those kilts or that kilt.
Well, you know, the usual answer is you're not.
You're
but
not, yes.
I'm wearing my usual Speedo.
Good.
Speedo.
Yes. Oh, very nice. Yeah, thong, I think, would be
A thong.
lovely thong.
Yes.
Ron, we welcome you to our broadcast booth and to
Thank you,
Winnipeg.
Vic. Thank you so
and
much.
we are impressed that you would choose to come and visit us. What brought you here to
Well,
our Roar of the Rings?
I was stuck at the airport.
Oh, okay.
And I had 12 hours to kill. They
yes.
said, this is going on.
Oh, very good.
So I got the city bus, and here I am.
Yes. And they took you right here. Let's just bring everybody up. Our feature game is Jones against Carey, and Jennifer Jones with a steal of one in the second end. She has now the 1-0 lead, and once again it'll be Chelsea Carey out of the Fort Rouge Curling Club that does have the last rock. She'll have the Hammerstone playing the yellow rocks. So are you familiar with this game?
I am very familiar. I was the only one down in San Diego that used to cover curling. We'd have a whole half hour on the weekends dedicated to curling. Didn't have a lot of viewers, but I love it.
I said to you, I just don't know where this ranks. I mean, the legend that you are, the icon. Where do you rank this appearance on TSN?
Well, let's see. I've covered a lot of coronations of kings and queens.
How are you guys?
I've covered many different things, but I have to say
these things are useless.
the feeling. Yeah, well,
they actually don't do
they
anything.
are.
Glenn just told me. Push it hard.
And then you worked a little bit with Glenn Howard and his team, and this was your first stone.
Look at this.
There it is.
And you made the 12-foot. You didn't even slide.
No. That was my goal. I was trying to make it to the 12-foot, and look what happened.
You passed a stone. Very nice.
I did. That's right. I did.
So you guys can use that.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That's right. That's right. And your brother, Russ.
Yes.
I don't know about that guy. I don't know about that guy. Yeah. He's not a good-looking man. No.
But one of the best to ever play this game.
One of the legends.
Yes.
Goes without saying.
4 Canadian, 4 World Championships.
And you guys aren't even Canadian, are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah.
I thought you immigrated from Albania. That was in my notes. Was I wrong?
I wanted to cover them one year because it would have been a little easier to get out of Albania than Canada.
Once again, it's a wide open end. Jennifer Jones is sitting the 1 tee line in the 12-foot as we play second stones. And Jill Officer.
Of course, Jennifer Jones mentioned to me backstage that she thinks they have no chance of winning, her team.
So why?
She's already throwing in the towel.
I wonder why she's here then.
So I guess she's just pride.
Yes.
Yeah.
She might be a little nervous. Now,
Maybe she is.
Maybe you
Maybe
have
that was
some
it.
tips for the people out there that might be a little nervous. How do you calm down and prepare when you're going to your broadcast?
Well, I usually do a lot of yoga, or as it's correctly pronounced, yoga. A lot of breathing, a lot of meditation. And then when all else fails, you just have a sip of scotch or an entire bottle.
Not sure.
I wouldn't recommend it
No, maybe not.
to these athletes.
It's a little slippery out there.
Exactly.
Kirsten Foster.
I have
As
one
we
quick
play
question.
second. Yes.
Is Tim Horton a sponsor of this?
It is.
Okay. I thought it was just some guy named Tim Horton who just wrote his name all over the ice.
No, and
Okay.
and those crullers that you're enjoying,
They were delicious.
they were Tim Hortons.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I know.
So playing the, trying to wrap it around that stone at the edge of the 8-foot.
Yeah.
So you
Feeling of electricity here in the building.
Well, there
by
is,
the
and,
way.
and because this is all about the Olympics, and by next Sunday we'll know the 2 Olympic teams that will represent
Two
our
Olympic
country.
teams.
Yes, one men's,
One men's team, one women's
women's
team, and an alternate team?
No.
No.
That's
okay,
it.
that's it.
That's it. We'll know that
8 human beings representing Canada in Sochi,
in curling.
in curling.
In curling.
This is it.
This is it. This is all about this.
This one throw right here.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh gosh, you got me so nervous, Dick. I thought it was this one throw.
No, it wasn't. No,
Okay.
no, not this one. Jones leads 1-0 here in the second as Carey does have the last rock. So you covered curling in San Diego.
Yes.
Do you know much beyond that? I mean, do you know about the game, how it's scored, what you have to do?
I know that theoretically speaking, it was developed in Scotland.
Yes.
Potentially.
Yes.
Even though I don't trust the Scottish. I think they're lying about that. And I'm assuming it was a way to pass time. On frozen ponds and rivers.
And drink scotch.
And drink scotch.
There you go.
And throw rocks on the ice.
After a few scotch, what do you do?
Right, you throw the rocks.
Go throw rocks.
Vic, I need to apologize to you.
Yes.
There was I said some slanderous things in the bumpers that I taped, and
Yes.
I'm jealous of your ability, and your upstanding position as a man, and I'm sorry for what I said about you.
That's very nice of you.
So
thank you very much,
anyway.
Ron. No, I appreciate that very
No,
much.
I don't think you have to apologize. I am so impressed. We talk about in sport a pregame and a pre-shot routine.
Right.
And what impresses me the most is what you do before the broadcast, how you prepare those vocalizations. It's so,
Sure.
it's incredible what you do. We could all learn
The
from
muscular man from Manitoba. The muscular man from Manitoba. Touched his man boobs. That's one of my warm-ups.
Now, I appreciate you wanting to be here, and you've called me a legend. Now, these are some of the things that I have come to say during our broadcast. Would you like to say those and just...
Hello, Canada. Well, that's stupid. Of course you're going to say hello, Canada. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a reference to your bar tab, right?
Yeah, that's another one.
Okay. Really hard, run it back, jump it across. And now that's when people just randomly jump from different sheets of ice, irregardless to what team they're on.
No, you just mix it up.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
mix it up.
Yep.
Oh my, oh my.
Yes.
What is that in reference to?
It's just a wonderful shot.
Oh,
my.
oh my.
What a shot. Yes.
What a shot.
What a shot.
Now, would this be an oh my moment?
Well, it could be if she lays
Yeah,
this
right
right down on
Oh,
the face.
oh my, oh my.
Bye-bye. Right on the face.
Bingo.
Lovely shot.
Right on the face.
What a great shot. And then this is a wonderful place in New Brunswick.
Oh, it's also it's an Italian restaurant in town here.
Yes.
Oramacto.
Yes.
I was at Oramacto last night.
Really?
And I got the veal scallopini.
Nice.
Delicious.
So we're ready for Skip Stones. We're down to Skip Stones, and it will be Jennifer Jones. Nice corner freeze there by Brianne Meekin, Russ.
Yeah, perfect shot. And Brianne, as we talked about before, played lead forever, so that draw weight's never going to be a problem for her, and she glued it right on the corner of that one. It's going to be difficult for Jennifer to remove this one.
Jennifer Jones with her first rock.
Now, Jennifer Jones as we all know, is a rodeo clown when she's not curling. Of course, that's the beauty of curling.
And pushes it back.
Oh my!
And pushes it back.
Very good.
Right? Very
It
good.
was
Now,
right.
if you take a look at the rings right now,
Okay.
you'll see they count the points closest to the button.
Closest
so
to
we
the
have
button.
1 red,
Yep.
2 red, 3 red.
So
at this
900
moment,
points.
Exactly. Not quite.
Oh, they're
it's
leading
3.
by 900? Oh,
No,
3.
just 3.
Okay, just
right
3.
now, she has 3 right now in her pocket.
So it's,
If she has pockets.
it's not high scoring.
No, right at this moment it could be though. It
Okay.
could be, yes.
Now we're watching the skips throw these stones. The skips are like the quarterbacks.
Okay,
They
yes.
direct traffic. Do you see a leadership style out there that would be similar to yours? Because you're really the skip of your broadcast team.
Well, I have to say Chelsea Carey. She's a marvelous skip.
Yes.
Or line 3, it's fine.
Because she's not afraid to curse her team out when
Very much like Vic and us, actually.
yes. And I've noticed here that a lot of the curling, they're not afraid to get in each other's faces when it needs to be done.
Yes, and that's how you manage.
That's how I manage my news team.
Okay.
I'm a benevolent ruler, but at the same time, if someone needs to get a bit of bad news to do their job, I'm not afraid to give
A
it
little
to them.
tough love.
Little tough love.
Okay.
Exactly.
And here is
Whoa.
the skip who gets
Whoa, whoa,
right
whoa,
in the
whoa.
face.
Whoa.
Kristen.
One, rolled it over and tried to slide it in behind. Not quite. So she's still out in the open, but sitting the one for the moment.
Orderoctamo. Right?
Where the Oromocto, where the
Oromocto.
Scalapini is very good.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Is that similar?
No, that's,
No.
no, that would
Okay.
be Japanese.
All right.
Yes.
So now, let me ask you, these experts here, how do we feel about Canada's chances this year in the Olympics? How are we looking on the world stage?
Oh, really good, really good. The men's team, whoever comes out of here is going to be the favorite. No,
Okay.
no question about it. Women's team's getting a little bit tougher. There's a lot of other countries, China, Japan, Sweden, Switzerland, that are getting better and better and better. So it's not that they can't win,
Right.
but it's going to be tough.
But Canada looks good overall.
I think so.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the U.S.?
Better than Albania.
U.S. not so good.
Well, hey.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
you know what? We can take it.
Well, hey.
We can take it. We're a bunch of pansies is what you're saying.
Jennifer Jones with her final stone here in 3, leading 1-0.
Yes!
And hits it right on the nose, Ron.
Okay.
So once again, as we look around the rings,
Yep.
right now at the moment, Jones is sitting 1,
We've got 3.
2, and 3. So Chelsea Carey with her last stone will try to get closer than this one right here in the white. That would give Chelsea Carey 1 point.
And I don't think she can do it.
Oh,
I just don't.
That's just based on how difficult this shot
Yes.
is? Okay.
Yes, this is next to impossible. In fact, I don't think it's ever been done before. Let's see if this is curling history right here.
Never know. It would be for me, certainly, here.
I think she's got a bit of a catcher there, Linda. She can hit it on the high side, roll onto her, the other red one there of Jones, and hang in there for shot rock.
And that's why she would not elect to draw against the 3, but play the hit.
So final stone and facing 3 with her last here
Here we
in
go.
the third end.
Here we go.
A shot that cannot be done, according to Mr. Burgundy.
She could be right.
Really hard.
Fitheridge and Foster trying to hold this, and no.
And make the final! Make the final!
Oh, she misses. And it is a steal of 2 for Jennifer Jones.
I told you it couldn't be done.
I'm leaving the booth right now. You're taking. Ron Burgundy will be back with Lyndon Russ when we come back.
Russ Howard, director of Splash. Russ Howard, director of Willow. Russ Howard, director of Backdraft. Russ Howard, producer of Vibes. Russ Howard, producer of Inventing the Abbots.
I never knew that Russ had done all those things.
I got it all right. Did I leave anything?
Richie Cunningham.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yes. So Russ has something called a telestrator.
Oh, yes,
Ron,
of
why
course.
don't you go down there and he'll give you a
Please.
couple of little bit
Oh,
of pointers
wonderful.
there and
Okay.
let you know what to do there.
Okay, here we go. This is the magic pen.
Oof.
Magic pen.
Yeah.
You left-handed, right-handed?
I'm ambidextrous.
Yeah, you can do both. So you just take your favorite icon, and you can put it wherever you want.
Right.
that way, and then.
Oh, I love that.
And this is the one I like the best.
The stretchy arrow.
The stretchy arrow is really cool because you can say they went down here, and then they went down there,
right?
And then there's a whole bunch of them you can try.
There's the
that's and you can draw the kind
of
that's
the really crazy arrow.
That's a tougher shot.
Yeah. Now I saw this shot once completed in '72. And
a few hills on that ice.
Yeah. But it blew my mind. In fact, the entire arena
if you want
left.
to start again,
you cleared the
and
screen.
there's nice yellow color there.
Oh.
But you got to press it 3 times. You got to go point, point, point.
2. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is broken rust.
Do it 3 times.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, see?
Okay. Ooh. And what do we have down here?
That's kind of you can draw or your signature.
Oh,
probably.
there's the cross.
That's right.
Now, does this ever happen?
Well, rarely. There's a leaky roof, maybe.
Okay. And of course, the classic circle zoom.
Yeah, that's nice. And you can enlarge the Tim Horton Cup that way.
Right over Canada's favorite coffee.
That's right.
It's misspelled with a U. Can we circle that?
Yeah.
Someone misspelled it with a U. Just so you know.
That's right.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
We're in the 4th and 3-0. Jones leading. In came McEwen, and up went the corner by Chelsea Carey, and now she's just tried to wrap one around, and they're going to run this corner guard, I would think, Linda.
It's going to be hard for Chelsea, actually, to play this in with that many rocks.
A lot of rocks in play here. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but it's almost like the rocks are mating with each other here. It's an infestation of rocks.
Yes. Little pebbles.
Yes.
It
looks like modern art.
Well, it really does.
Yeah.
You know, the yellow one's pretty lonely.
Pretty lonely. It's going to be ostracized.
Beautiful. Well done.
Thank you, Hugh. And I really love all your films. Yes, I really do.
Very nice.
So I know that you work with Veronica.
Veronica Corningstone, sure.
Yeah. I was very impressed with her approach to stats, especially very romantic. She said she was 72% sure she was in love with you.
Yes, well, I think she was trying to be silly. I think she's 100% in love with me.
Really?
How could you not?
True.
Right? Linda, are we feeling something right now?
I know I am.
I know this kilt doesn't breathe the way they tell you it's going to breathe. It's very sweaty underneath this kilt.
So let's talk some numbers, Linda. What have you
Well,
got?
I am the stats lady.
Okay.
So we look at numbers
Yes.
throughout the game to see how people are curling.
It's all about the stats.
So we have a score at the top. All those points have been stolen, but look at those percentages.
Look at that draw percentage, 83%. I mean, that's almost as high as the hit percentage for Carey at 88%. And then, of course, that last graphic went away.
They do that to me all
It
the
just went away
time.
like that. I was going to make a point, but it just went away.
How
They're
could
both
they
tied at
possibly work
81%.
like this?
81%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I don't know how you guys work under this condition.
Good.
It's tough.
Good, sorry, I just slid different on that.
And I
officer
understand
feels
you're not paid. You just do this out of
No.
the goodness of your heart.
Actually,
Of course.
it.
It's
we
the
pay
passion.
them. We pay them to be here.
Well,
Yep.
God love you. God love you. The Roar of the Rings.
I felt like I held on to it longer because I
You have been very busy. Did I
Yeah.
see you at the MTV Awards in Europe?
I was in Amsterdam, Holland.
Amsterdam, and just recently in
Recently in
Australia.
Australia, visiting people down there. The premiere of my latest documentary, Anchorman 2. We had an Australian premiere down there, and of course I'm now traveling all across North America, talking about this next film.
And you'll be able to talk about curling.
I'll be able to spread the gospel of curling wherever I go.
Heel. Okay.
Wherever I go. For those of you at home who don't know the significance of the Roar of the Rings title, that is the sound the ice makes when the stone glides across it.
How do you know that?
You just think I'm a pretty face, don't you?
That is
Wow.
research.
Yes, that is research.
Wow.
Very impressive.
Yep.
That's very impressive.
Really finished. Sorry, Kayla.
But it is this. We earlier looked at some of the things that I've become known for. This is yours.
Yes.
In a glass case, much as we are right now.
Glass case of emotion. Yes.
Not a baby, I'm a man, I'm an anchor man. I love the scotch, scotch,
down in my belly.
And yes, you are more than just a big deal. You are very much a big deal. And yes, stay classy, San Diego. And
stay classy, Winnipeg.
Yes.
Which, of course, in Latin means...
Please. We still want to work.
The beautiful hill country.
Thank you.
Where the Arctic hare jumps around in leather boots. That's what it means.
It's a long meaning.
It's a long meaning.
The Arctic
But
hare.
I didn't make it up.
No, of course not.
You'll have to ask the founding fathers of Winnipeg. How many folks do we have here in the arena?
Probably the buildings. This is also the home of the Winnipeg Jets of the National Hockey League. For hockey, it sits 15,000. So I would suggest
I'm pretty good at this.
Yep.
I'm going to say we have 1,200 people here.
Maybe. Yeah.
Is that what we have?
That would be accurate, probably, yeah.
Maybe 12,000, maybe close to 13,000.
Oh my gosh, okay, I was way off. Way off.
Now, you've used the telestrator. We've talked about stats, but I'm going to let you use the stopwatch. It's another tool we use here in the booth.
And what is that, to time bathroom breaks?
That would be one use, but you time the stone going down the ice.
Now, is there... I don't understand why that would be applicable. Is there a reason to throw a slower or faster stone?
There is. We have all kinds of shots from a guard which is slow. It stops in front of those circles, the house, to a takeout that is fast, so we can measure the speed of those stones.
Is there ever a time where a stray dog just runs across the ice? Is that just crazy talk?
That's just unless somebody should leave the door open.
Okay.
And somebody had alcohol out.
You're not allowed to bring your animals to the arena.
No.
So those watching at home, do not bring your animals to the arena.
Oh, what a lovely shot. Now that's an oh my.
Oh my
shot. Caitlin Laws makes the double. Have a look at this. Ron, you described this. Caitlin Laws throwing the stone, and tell me what happens here. Watch that. Now watch the yellow. Go across. And the red comes across and gets the other yellow.
Oh my. 7.57. I can't read this.
And it was so good, we got a second look at it.
I mean, that's curling at its best.
It is.
Right there. Okay, I'm going to time this one. Here we go. From the release of the stone?
Sure.
Yeah, perfect.
Right
the hog line.
Right there.
No, that's really
good. The hog line.
Backcourt.
Whoa, then. Whoa.
This is a tough position for the Kerry team. They're already down 3, and Jones just making that double takeout. This has to be a good draw.
It's a very slow throw.
Should be right around 23, 24, I think.
Okay, let's see if Russ is right.
Trying to come right down on the corner.
Nice shot.
Wow, very nice shot.
21.
Brianne Meakin.
21.
Geez, they're slipping.
Let's just make sure
Now,
that we...
speaking of the hog line, I understand most of the teams eat a diet rich in pork. Is that correct?
Yes.
Or did I hear that incorrectly?
No, it's the hog line is the line referred to as when you're throwing from this end, you have to release the stone before the hog line.
Okay.
And the other end, the stone has to be over the hog line. So there it is. There you can see that. So that stone will have to be released before it reaches there.
Is its origin in the fact that there were a couple years where they couldn't use stones and they had to slide hogs across the ice? Is that where it started?
It could be.
Okay.
It may have been. May have been frozen turkeys at Thanksgiving.
Okay, sure. Well, you have to improvise.
Yes.
And for those of us who love curling, we'll do whatever it takes.
Skip stones to come here in this 4-3-0. Jones leading.
Now, how does the stone? They weigh something like how many kilos?
We deal with pounds.
45?
No, we're not far off. About 40 pounds.
40 pounds.
About 40 pounds.
It's the weight of a small child.
But that game was outlawed.
Okay.
You can't throw the small child game. Is not a good one.
Oh my! Oh my! Is this a make the final moment, Vic?
It could be. It could be make the final for Vic.
Oh! Oh my! Or not, oh my.
Oh my.
I
Good
couldn't
shot.
tell. That was a great shot.
Now they're going to try to do it again, try to freeze one right on top. This time to get a little more curl and get it right
Well-
on the center of that red one.
So you see what's happening here, Ron, is that Jennifer Jones, again playing red stones, is sitting the 3.
Yes.
So now Chelsea Carey with her last stone is going to try and come down and sit right
Just
on
nestle right up into that.
right up because
right up
she
into the
wants
button.
she
Yep.
wants to make it more difficult
Okay.
to remove.
Let's see if she's.
This is sometimes called the toughest shot in curling because if it's not perfect, it can be removed, just like the last one was.
So this is a dicey situation right here.
Very much.
And if she misses this shot, her team will banish her. Usually sent off, right? They call it the walk of shame. Let's
Here
see
we
what
go.
happens.
Titheridge, Foster on the brush
Oh,
now,
right there.
trying to drag
Right
it down.
there.
Put it right on, the
button.
face.
Oh my! Oh my! Well, that was excellent curling right there.
It really was,
that's
and
a
you can
great
see
shot.
just by that little bit, she is closer to the center. So yellow now is counting 1.
Off of hair.
I'm getting nervous. Are you guys nervous yet?
Yeah, I'm very
Or
nervous.
do you-
And wait till the end of the week when
Oh.
those teams are playing for that chance to go to Sochi.
You're literally crying up here.
We are. We have to just hold back.
Okay.
Professionals, you know.
Now, let's be honest.
Yes.
Because I'm a journalist and I have to ask the hard-hitting questions. You guys bet a lot up here, don't you? Do you bet on who's going to win,
You know,
who's going to
that's-
lose?
That's something we don't talk about.
Okay.
It's a sort of a nudge,
All right.
a nudge and a wink. But
I
we
had to
don't
ask
talk.
it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I
appreciate
had to
that.
ask it. I had to ask
Never
it.
admit to that.
Jennifer's going to throw a lot of speed on this one. If we get the stopwatch working, this is going to be more like a 7.
I'm ready.
What going to throw it really hard here.
Under 10, you think?
Yes.
Oh, for sure. I think so, Ron.
Definitely.
I think it's going to be 2 seconds. She's just going to throw it as hard as she can.
It's going to hit. It has to hit less than half of this to make this shot.
Final stone, Jennifer Jones right now. It is Carey sitting the 1. Corner frozen. Got it right. Oh, and she'll squeeze it to the 8-foot, and it looks like it's far enough. But Russ, is there a double there for a possible
there
2?
definitely is, Vic. It just didn't quite move it far enough. There's a double there for sure, but a half rock double.
So now watch what happens
9
here.
second throw, by the way, guys.
All right, thank you very much,
For those
Ron.
of you keeping
Very good.
track at home of speed, 9
Ooh, that's
seconds.
good.
Yes.
So here's a chance, Ron. Russ is going to illustrate exactly what's available here for Chelsea Carey with her last stone.
Great.
I got to throw a bullet if I want to do this, right? Yeah.
So comes down, she hits this one, hits this one, and if she leaves her yellow stone right there, Chelsea Carey will score 2.
Okay. And if it doesn't happen,
well, then we'll just
It should be
they
banished.
lose 15 points.
shun her and just
They're
she'll
shun.
walk off
Okay.
to- yes.
And they bring in the alternate. And she's back on the bus home.
Extend, and you don't want to extend
Taking a lot of
back.
ice here, Linda. I'm not sure they're trying the double. Inter-double, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you ever allowed to put a foreign substance on the ice, like some
we just
olive
gotta-
oil or Parmesan cheese
No.
to slow down the rock or speed it up?
No.
Okay.
No. That's
I'm getting a lot of bad advice.
That is cheating.
That would
Final
be cheating.
stone here. Chelsea Carey looking for a couple here. Bounce back. Foster, Titheridge, have her here. Get 1, get 2, move it over, bump it far enough. Oh, and not quite. It looks like she'll only get the single, hanging on the edge of the 4.
She played
Really
it
close.
Played it the tougher way.
Who do you think
Are they
is
going to
closer?
measure?
Do you think
What are
this
they gonna
yellow
do?
stone is closer to the button, or this red stone closer to the button?
This one? Yeah.
Are they going to? Oh, they just kicked it away.
So it is
Wow,
just a
it's just
single
one.
point. A single point for Chelsea Carey. Ron Burgundy, it has been a pleasure.
Vic, the pleasure has been mine. Linda, Russ, good luck with the rest of the week.
Thank you very much.
Maybe I'll come back Thursday
All right,
if I
if you have
can
time.
fit in my schedule.
So we thank you for bringing us this afternoon delight.
Oh,
sir.
you are a gentleman. You're a gentleman. And good luck to the rest of the teams. Hopefully it's a fruitful week for all of Canada.
Thank you very much. Safe travel, sir. All the best, Ron Burgundy. We'll continue with our coverage. This is the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings on Canada's sports leader, TSN. And who knew that some of Ron Burgundy's broadcast partners would join us here at the MTS Center as we welcome you back. Ron Burgundy is now making his way out of the MTS Center and signing autographs along the way, and we thank him very much for joining us. On our opening day coverage, this is the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings from Winnipeg. So Chelsea Carey gets one in the fourth, and for the first time in the game, it will be Jennifer Jones that has the last rock, leading 3-1, playing the Redstones here in 5.
I think maybe just a tiny bit more ice, like you mentioned, Russ. On that last one, she might have been a little bit inside, but it was really tight ice for that double takeout, and almost made based on making a good freeze, and that is not an easy way to generate a second point.
It was a wonderful freeze. And Jennifer was actually a little narrow on hers, jammed
Definitely.
it, and I thought Chelsea would play the double the other way. We illustrated. You could make it either way. She was so close to getting the deuce, which would have made a big difference here. That one underthrow in the third end by Chelsea, she was hitting against 3, and you sometimes psychologically you bring your weight down because you know you want to hang around, and that allowed it to curve that little bit extra. Big steal at 2 in the third end.
Whoa, then, whoa! Whoa! Off, hip! Whoa, whoa! Clean! Off, 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 off. Yellow, Jill, yellow, yellow. No, you're good, you're good. That's fine, John. Sorry.
With last rock now, Jones sitting 2 and up by 2. So let's bring you up to date on the other games, and Kathy will kind of call on you here. Madal got the 1 in the first, and then it's been blanks. What do I need you for? I can see that.
Hey, but I can tell you stuff, Victor.
Okay.
This has been a game of lots of rocks in the first end and this end, but in between it was like somebody said there's a time clock issue. Go. There has been nothing that you have missed.
And that was it. Thanks.
What do you expect from blank ends? My goodness.
Only so much I can weave.
That was a very nice weight control shot by the Jones team. It just came over enough at the end to sit 2, and those 2 stones are nicely positioned with the center guard out in front.
They'll keep coming after you too, Linda, won't they? It's not the type of team that 2-point lead with hammer. They'll be cautiously aggressive because they want to keep the front open enough for Jennifer to make her last shot, but they'll still be hunting for more points here. So Chelsea has to be careful with leaving too many red rocks in play.
All right, let's update Sheet B, and hopefully more to say, or you'll give money back. Here we go.
I'll tell you, Vic, this has really been a bit of a shock. Rachel Homan had a hit for 3 in the second end. She jammed and gave up a steal. At the next end, she had another chance for 2, jammed, gave up another steal. Just has not been the Rachel Homan team that we have come to expect. But she just made a fabulous draw right to the lid for her single point. Maybe that'll turn things around.
Jill Officer throwing. It's interesting in some of the pre-tournament interviews, people have said, watch out for Val Sweeting. Oh, great to get it by. How nice is that? To get it by the guard, get across the nose enough, and to push it back and avoid the chime on their own to the top 4.
Really? Well, I thought I pointed it, so that makes sense.
Off on with the brushing, and they called it a little cute, but to get the result partly underneath and maybe not enough room for a double. So you might see Chelsea bail out here and open up the front by running that yellow one back.
Whatever you like. Normal. Just a hair across. Just normal.
This team plays this shot a lot.
It was a tough way to play it. If they played it and tried to get the front one, they could have rolled away and maybe opened things up. They tried to get the back one. Really tough shot.
All right, Kathy, give us update to everyone on Sonnenberg and Netherwin, please.
And it really has been a Sonnenberg game. They put a lot of pressure on Heather, and on that steal of 3 that you saw, it was a draw to the 8-foot, and Heather just went deep, and the momentum has shifted. Tough shot here, but there is a draw, tap for 1.
So Netherwin out of the Saville Sports Center in Edmonton, the Canadian champion of 2012. Jessica Mayer on the left, Lainey Peters, Beth Iskew calling line. And it will be a steal of 1 more. 5-2, Sonnenberg leading there.
you're good. Nice. Good.
Gil Officer with the take it. Isn't that interesting? I mean, it's day one, draw one, but we have Sonnenberg leading, looking like she's playing well. Sweeting leading against Homan. Those are the last two teams to qualify just 2 weeks ago in Kitchener.
Yeah, and you'd have to think that's the plus with it. They're confident. They played well. It was just so recently that they're walking in here with a bit of momentum, and that never hurts. Whereas in the case of Nedohin and Holman, they know they've been in this for a long, long time, and might be a little bit of jitters right off the bat.
I do think we have to come back to the big prize at stake here, the trip to the Olympics, and the expectations and the pressure you sometimes put on yourself as we look at the hit here. The expectations of the teams that have proven themselves in the past. Rachel Homan, current champion. Jennifer Jones, 4-time champion. And you come in as an underdog, under the radar. Oftentimes, you're that little bit more relaxed, even at the start.
That happened to us, really, when I played with Brad Gushue. Brad had such a young team, and I was so old. we were kind of given very little chance to do well, and I think it helped us early. You went out playing the Martins and the Stoutons and the Furbies back then, and you were kind of the longer the game was close, the better you felt about it. And there's so much to be said about confidence. And this Sweeting team showed me a lot at that pre-trials. They made a lot of shots.
Couldn't we have said the same thing, Linda, about 4 years ago in Edmonton at the trials there, and Cheryl Bernard?
Yes.
Considering.
We have seen some what you might call upsets, but I really think it's the approach of the teams and the mindset of going into it and playing one shot at a time, one game at a time, and see what will happen when you get to the end of the week. And if you can do that, it takes a ton of pressure off your team. That was a big rollout by Caitlin Laws, a chance to set up a wide open end. But just hits and rolls out, and we're back to a single stone in the house.
Yeah, another 2 here to make it a 4-point lead would have been really big.
Yeah, stay close.
How big is that missed point by Carey right now, the one that you just
I think really big, Vic. It's funny, it's been a ebb and flow situation. Jennifer draws the button in practice with her last practice rock, and then she goes over the hog line. So all of a sudden it gave advantage to Carey. Carey had a really nice hit and roll in the second end. Jennifer came back and tapped it, then went on and stole 2, and all of a sudden from a kind of a disastrous draw to the button, Jennifer's up 3 points. And Chelsea needed that deuce to kind of say, hey, we're still in this thing. And now, 2 points up with hammer. Chelsea Carey's team has to be very careful.
Yeah. 9-7 again? Yeah. Anywhere but nose. Like, even if we roll out, it's better. Yeah.
Interesting situation. You'd like to hit and roll in. But her point is, if I hit it dead on, it doesn't help me because it allows Jennifer Jones to maybe hide underneath and bury it and give her Chelsea's last shot a much tougher shot. So it's either roll in or roll away.
Go big. Whoa. Big. Whoa.
Now they have to make the decision. Doesn't look like it's going to roll in, so they might brush it at the end to roll out.
Don't forget, you have a different player on the ice here calling those lines. Brianne Meekin stepping in. I think that was definitely upon release one of those decisions you had to make. You had to brush it, trying to get it to roll away because you know you can't leave a guard for Jennifer.
Yeah, this is not good at all. Chelsea goes to throw her next one. She might not be able to see this one.
You guys like this?
So he should be just joining us.
Really. I just do that cap.
Brianne Meekin is holding the rush and throwing third stones because Christy McDonald, who usually plays third, is out with the flu.
So it's a little scary to throw. So
let's go, Jen. Need to be above the T line.
I'm not sure Brianne's ever viced either. She played third. She played lead the last couple of years in the women's game, and then junior she did a lot of skipping and front end work also. Great junior career, and if you've skipped, you can obviously play third. But she hasn't done it recently.
So a great opportunity now for Jennifer Jones to wrap one around as we check in on Sheet A, Madonna Lawton, Kathy.
Well, it has been a waiting game for Stephanie Lawton, and she's waited and tried to risk this end and not had a lot of shots made, so she's drawing against 5 here, Vic.
Wow. Needs probably a little bite of the 4, it looks like, as Jones wraps one around. Through the hole, grab it, very nicely done. Stephanie Lawton That could have been an early game decider right there. She'll get on the board. They're tied at 1.
You just have to watch that.
Now that just as we just predicted here, Jennifer made Chelsea pay here by leaving that rock out in front. Just loops it right around beautifully.
Deeper, eh?
And now you have to make the run back.
Yeah.
Good news for Chelsea, though, it's probably your favorite shot. She can throw the high hard ones pretty well, but anything on the high side there, she's missed this.
Yep. Swing, whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Final stone. Run it back. Got it? Yes, she does.
Big shot there. That would have been a big 2-ender.
Touch less weight? 8/8. Oh, okay. Touch more. Okay. So it just hung there a little longer. That makes more
It's a funny
sense.
thing, Linda. We look for body language. We look for things that indicate some momentum. I think Chelsea Carey, people will look at that and say that's ho-hum, a little bit routine, but that is a little confidence building.
Yeah, and they're actually tough. She's on the wings. Those are running a little straighter. If you're Chelsea, to put it out at all, you have no chance of making it. So I think that was a very nice controlled throw.
Beautiful shot. Timely.
We talk about wanting to keep the momentum. This is actually a big shot for Jennifer trying to blank.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
Final stone here in 5, looking for the blank as they go to the break. And out the side it goes.
Nice throw, Jen.
So Jennifer Jones will take a 3-1 lead over Chelsea Carey to the break. Ron Burgundy, part of the opening day here in Winnipeg at the MTS Center. And so far, it's been very classy Winnipeg here on Canada's Sports Leader, TSN.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG.
Well, today it's all right for walking your dog, but towards the end of the week, they're saying chilly, frigid kind of temperatures, down around -20 here in Winnipeg. As we welcome you back to the MTS Center, Brian Mudryk is with Jennifer Jones.
Jennifer, obviously a fantastic start for your team. I know you talked about this event at home in Winnipeg. First, your just thoughts on walking into this building to start things off.
It gives me chills when you just said it. It was unbelievable to play at home, and the crowd's been fantastic, and I think it's just going to even get better, which I can't even imagine.
I know you didn't have hammer to start. What happened with your opening throw?
I had a hog line violation. I'm not sure, didn't feel like I was over, but I guess I was, and it was an unfortunate way to start, but the girls hung in there, and we were up 2 points after 5, so we're happy where we're at.
And finally, I believe you got a wink from Ron Burgundy.
We did. He said he had his eyes on me and Caitlin, so we were having fun during the opening ceremonies with him. It's pretty cool to have Ron and Will Ferrell in our city.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot.
Jennifer Jones, numbers after 5, Linda.
Well, those steals just jump off the board. What a start for Jennifer Jones. And her front end right now are at 100%. Thus, the overall team percentage being 97. Impressive start for Jennifer Jones.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Tim Hortons, Canada's favorite coffee. It has been a very special day. Our thanks to Ron Burgundy.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. By M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best. And by Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Indeed, good luck to all the curlers participating in this week's Roar of the Rings to determine who will wear the maple leaf, who will represent Canada in Sochi. As we welcome you back to the MTS Center on this first day of play, Sunday afternoon in Winnipeg, Jennifer Jones the 4-time Scottish champion, world champion, has a 3-1 lead as we go to 6. And once again, Jones with that blank in 5. She will have the last rock here in 6, playing the Redstones.
At the end. Go. Yeah, whoa, above the tee. Okay. Good done. Good. Which way do you want to
Very
go?
nice. See, you know what? You have to say that it has garnered a lot of interest, Linda. I mean,
well, people really took to it. I was walking up before the game, and people were wearing fake mustaches because, of course, Ron's mustache is insured with Lloyd's of London.
Yes.
It's very famous.
Lindsay works at Grace Hospital. Both these teams are from Winnipeg, the Kerry team from the Fort Rouge Curling Club, and Jennifer Jones from the St. Vital.
We knew the time would come that Chelsea Carey, because of the steals to start this game, would have to start to put some rocks in play, put up that front stone, but this is a tough way to play Jennifer Jones. We knew this wasn't what Chelsea Carey wanted to do, to put up guards and have to make these come-rounds, because there is none better than Dawn McEwen at this game.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. She makes so many shots.
Yeah, I like that better. Okay. Top 4. Same kind of weight.
Yeah, pretty close.
This is one of those ends that could really go one way or the other, and there'll be rocks in place. There'll be a chance for a possible steal. She could be looking at 3 or 4 red ones later in the end. Nice setup here for Jones.
Dawn works for the federal government. Okay, it brings me back to this old, it's almost age-old, that we talk about this all the time. Carey had the hammer in the first, and yet we saw a wide-open game. Now she's in a predicament, down 3-1, and you said, I think it was you, Russ, that said she doesn't want to get into that draw game very early. Well, you're going to have to get into it at some time. Why don't you do it right from the get-go?
Well, you're not wrong. There's no question about it, and especially with the ice being as good as it is with Hans and his team. They normally draw one in any of the events at the Canadian and World Championship level. It's tricky. It's patchy. You're not sure of the rocks, but you can tell right across the sheet all 8 teams are making a lot of shots. So it's certainly great ice to start aggressive early, but I think the #1 reason she didn't do it is she's playing Jennifer Jones. That's their style of game with a front end that's playing, what, 100%. So you want to keep it as simple as you can with the advantage of last stone. It just, once that steal happened in the second end, all the rules have changed.
And that's where it happened, Vic. It was the second end. They had lots of chances in the second end, but it was run back after run back that was missed. And then a wrong call, I think, on Chelsea's first 1 and 2, and then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Speaking of trouble, that's twice. Not a terrible shot there. You managed to get one to the back 8-foot, but 2 shots missed slightly wide or slightly heavy, and that's the wrong way to miss. Here we go with a hit to sit 3 early with hammer.
Or here, but then they're running it. I kind of like that. I like that.
Does that kill the back or no?
It shouldn't, but if it does, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Here. Hey, Jill.
Interesting call. They could easily hit and roll buried, and then there'd be 3 red ones behind the yellow, which is nice. But if she rolls to a spot that it could be frozen to, then it could change the entire complexion at the end. So they're actually going to hit it and roll away. Even if they take their own back one out, they'll still be sitting 2, and there won't be a double.
Yeah.
This is one of those ends already with a 2-point lead where Jennifer Jones' goal is to get a deuce. Try to preserve it, try to keep it a little open.
Hard. Good.
Nice job again to just get that perfect call on the brushing to avoid a jam at the back of the 8.
Really?
After a third.
Might have, in hindsight, been better to take the back one out, roll a little farther. Now there is a double here. It's a tough one. You have to throw a lot of speed.
You gotta make one of these sometime. Now.
Kristen works for Bridge Road Developments.
No. Never.
Rolling in a bit.
Angle it back and runs it by.
No, it's interesting. We talk about releases a lot because this ice gives you a lot of things. But if you're on a release that's in-out, you're not getting a result. And we see the Homan team, for example, play that way, but they cut the ice way down knowing they're about to in-out it. You're not going to get results this week if you take that much ice and put it out.
Some of the teams are saying once you get a little more than takeout weight, closer to peel weight, there's 0 curl. And like you say, inside out, it's going to be a negative situation. So they had tons of ice on that one. You're right. Chance to roll buried this time because it's higher. They're going to try to roll right behind cover.
I got it done.
Go, Jen, go!
Going to jump across and sit on the corner too. Look at that.
I don't know if that's in the ice, Chelsea. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Real good shot. Nice situation here. The two rocks are high enough that
like with that right
there's a
weight.
freeze made here. There's still room for the Jones team to draw around it for their two.
Top four. Okay.
Really tough to become second shot here.
This is really a setup shot. You need it somewhere in that top 8, top 4 foot area.
Top four.
I mentioned Brianne Meekin, a Canadian junior champion in 2009 with Caitlin Laws. She's going down to these or trying to wrap it around?
Just both kind of get half around, but try to be second shot. But it's really curling here now.
Not to get it by their own guard first, and they just do. And now this little bit of rub and roll. And look at it spin back to sit on the side.
Bram won't be quite happy with that one. Just that extra speed bounced it open. Chance to sit 4 early here.
Near the hot ledge, so just watch, like keep it clean. There might be something in the ice. Speed should be close in this spot,
I think so.
3 shots this end, Linda, that the Kerry team's just been a hair heavy or a fraction wide, and it makes such a difference.
Clean only. Off.
Stay close.
Clean, nice. Yeah. Hard.
Caitlin Laws.
Hard. Really hard, guys. Gotta go right to it.
McEwen, an officer.
On the yellow. Go
Just
on the yellow.
catch it and push it back. And look at the roll underneath the guard. And sitting 2 covered, 4 in total.
Great shot, Caitlin. Atta girl, nice throw.
Beautiful soft speed. That's the shot that the teams that win in these events can make. And they're just perfectly thrown by Caitlin.
Nice shot.
We've seen both sides of the sheet, and you talked about a good curl. I think in particular with that spot, we're now seeing it come at the end. Really good curl. You can manage a tap back nicely with that in-turn for the right-hander.
Yeah, I think we got to freeze right in the crotch there. You might be able to get there for second or third, but even if you don't.
Even if we come off the 7 a touch. Like
Yeah, if you, right. If you get inside it a little bit. We don't want to move it too far, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's only shot, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go right there.
Okay.
I'm going to try to nestle one right into this area here. You heard Brianne say it don't have to be second shot, but they'd like it to be. If it stops something at like up here, it doesn't really help them. So even if they bump the red one a little bit, but it's all about speed control. Even if it's top 8, it's a rock that's usable.
There's a touch less.
Yeah.
They've been close on a few, but they're going to have to make one really good one here soon.
3 rocks in the 4 foot in front of the tee line. Trying to angle freeze on that corner is a tough shot.
Wait, nice. Close, I think it's there.
T-line.
Line's close. You probably got to go
T.
Top 4, whoa.
Top 4, T.
Back 8.
Whoa,
Back 8.
no,
Back
no,
8.
no, 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 no.
Back 8.
No, never.
Whoa, line.
Back 12. Back never.
Don't want to bump this red one very far. There's going to be enough room to remove the yellow.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Shoot. Your nose, or even if you get it.
That was left. Sorry, guys.
You like bumper? Yeah, it should, yeah.
Again, a situation where Brianne comes in as the 5th player because the regular 3rd is ill, and even the communication of speed on these kinds of shots. The front end may be more used to talking to the regular player about the speed, and if it's a little different and what kind of number to give or words to give. It's just those little things that can go wrong, and those little things end up with a big gap between that yellow and the red.
Are we in a situation here, Russ, where sure you want to make the shot, remove the stone, and sit another one, but isn't it a case of where you leave your stone that's important?
Exactly. Caitlin's got to miss this narrow, if anything. If she hits and rolls open, it allows Chelsea Carey to hit and roll into the pile. If she can get to the inside here, there'll be 5 rocks buried.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean.
Nothing
yep.
yet. Now, McEwen, officer, got it now. They'll take it, roll it, sit on the corner.
Right there, Caitlin. Nice throws.
Two very nice stones from Caitlin Laws.
Yeah, but it's conks, right? Yeah. And then it rolls, and then I come around. So, sorry, I should have swept it a little bit.
No, that's fine.
It's a little chicken.
No, yeah. These. We have to try it though, don't we? Like just open everything up. Open it up. Yep. It's totally fine. Big. Big, yeah. And probably thin. Half or less. Yeah. Half.
I think if you hit about half a rock, you maybe can make the triple, but it's got to be pretty precise and it's got to be big speed, which Chelsea's very capable of doing.
We don't need the stopwatch that Ron Burgundy was using on this one. They just said big weight. This is going to be coming.
You ever make this, the red ones that are left are all behind the tee line, and she might be able to freeze in there and get out of this disaster's end.
Yeah, believe it or not, a triple is a setup shot. It's pretty tough to have to make that to set up a chance with your last.
It's not all that difficult if she hits half or less.
Whoa. Really needs something now. Trying to bail herself out of some big trouble. Down 3-1. First stone. Chelsea Carey. And by everything. All right, we know. Is that a case of her release, or was she just wide, do you think?
Well, it's the fact that you go down the ice thinking you have to really throw it hard. You have to get in your mind a number or a technical cue about throwing that kind of speed. We've already said you can't be wide. It never comes back. You can't just go down and think I have to throw it really hard. Then the technique goes out the window.
Even peel the guard. We could peel the guard.
Yeah, could have. I mean,
I want to
make
come
sure we
look.
make contact. Yeah.
Yeah, because then if she does come here,
I've got that. It's a natural.
Yeah, I like that. Because she can get, if she gets 3, even if she somehow gets 4, we still have a shot for 2.
In a 1-1 tie, they're in the 6th. It's Madon and Lawton, Kathy.
Well, and it was all Lawton this end. Lawton is the yellow stones, but that red stone that is shot was Sherry Madaw's first one. She came around and made a lovely shot. Stephanie tried to tap one of hers up and did not make it, and so this now is a draw for 2.
And a half a stone in the 8-foot would give her a second point.
It is. She is going way out in the wings, though, Vic.
Out of the Coldwater and District Curling Club, Coldwater, Ontario, Joanne Rizzo holding the brush. Lee Merklinger, Lee Armstrong, the front end. And full 8 for 2 for Sherry Madon, 6 to take a 3-1 lead.
Good. Wow, I thought I threw a lot more on that one. She sits here. Can we get this? Good. I don't know the angle.
So timeout has been called by Jennifer Jones.
That's really perfect. That's edge to edge. She'd have to bury a quarter in order for me not to get it out.
Yeah.
You like peeling it, Danny? Peeling the guard? No?
Really? Johnny.
Janet Arnott
Right here?
is their longtime coach.
She's
We've
just
watched
drawing around.
Janet play for a number of years with Connie Laliberty, of course, winning Canadian Championship, World Championship.
But the girls are saying if we go here and she wraps around.
Throw like back my weight, I just do them around.
Yeah,
might give her that though.
I might just give her that.
What if we just come here? Tap.
But then she's always got this. If she goes here, I can't get that
that's
out.
not bad.
But I guess we should still be lying.
Then we peel then, because then you can use that.
But I mean, if we peel, she goes here. If we peel, she goes right here, and then I can hammer that 4.
Yeah. I think the peel is kind of our best bet.
I do too, Linda. I think that peel is the way to go. Here? The best they can do is what I illustrate is put one right on the can, and then there's a really easy tap back for a
if we go here
bundle.
And she wraps around, then
she's drawn around, Danny, right here.
Well, Kathy, this score may surprise some people. Val Sweeting qualifying just 2 weeks ago against Rachel Holman, and Holman's last.
Well, Rachel has spent the whole end guarding a stone in the house, and Val Sweeting has removed them, but it has been well executed by Team Holman. A chance for the hit and stick and 2 and to try to bring it closer.
And that'll do. Holman, the reigning Canadian women's champion out of the Ottawa Curling Club.
I did have to chuckle on our sheet when the coach Janet Arnott came out, because Janet, amongst the players, is a more conservative player, was in her career with Connie Laliberty, and she comes out and she said, "Don't peel." And I think the team just about fell over.
They weren't waiting for that answer.
No, they were waiting for some sort of a hit call, but they did come back to the peel.
You could play the come around, but if the come around's high, you can't be deep. If you're deep, you're in trouble. Come around's high. It's just a rock that Chelsea Carey can use. So by peeling this, I think Jennifer's next shot's going to be pretty simple.
And Janet Arnott's had some great success since she's started coaching back in 2006 and with Jennifer Jones. 3 Scotties titles, World Championship.
Under there.
But right now it is Jones sitting 5. She also has last rock. They waited a long time as this seemed to float on them a little bit out of her hand. But the is that a smile as if I got away with it?
No, if at the last second they were trying to hit it even thinner and maybe double off the yellow just outside the rings and actually leave that rock, the red one, in the house.
That's a veteran skip, isn't it? Or in the case of Caitlin calling it, because a lot of club teams would never, ever see that. And there was a chance to sit another red one in there.
I think if
she knows
it might be sitting 2.
Yeah, it might leave her a draw for 3 as well, but if it does a curl.
So what do you prefer?
I don't know. What do you guys like?
Can't make it triple off those 2. Yeah, I think that's...
Look at the outturn come around using the redstone top 8 foot and trying to draw to the redstone back 8 foot.
Those 2 back ones, she's still getting 3.
Right in there somewhere.
I don't think we can afford to go this way now because it's unmissable.
How many can you make go away here with 1 stone?
Well, I think the triple's there for sure, Vic. You lose your shooter, and the problem with that is when if you make the triple, you're giving Jennifer a free draw for 3. Free draw for 3 is usually not that bad, but when you're already 2 down, it's not good.
So I think
that's
we either
the only
have to.
shot.
I think I like it if my shooter was going to outcount this, but it won't. No.
Coach Dan Carey, Canadian champion with Vic Peters back in 1992.
Yeah,
if it curls, which I don't know that it's going to because it's so straight there now, but
I think you can only go to here.
That's what
I'm just wondering if getting there is easier by doing this, but
well, but it's, I mean, that's all really flat.
We were talking about earlier, the turn to get to that spot that Jennifer had pointed out, and now we saw Chelsea look at, is the straighter of the 2 turns on that sheet of ice.
And they got to go to fairly wide too, because it's a bit of a new path speed-wise.
It looks there to me with the out turn and weight.
Okay. Oh, but yeah, it's there, but
I mean, they're both not good options.
Talking
right?
about
I
the
just don't think
in-off
this
on the
draw's
yellow one now.
Based on everybody's this. No, well, not one this end has curled. Like they just hang there forever all of a sudden. I don't know where that came from, but
whatever you want. I'm good with either one. So.
Do you like that or draw better?
It is a wing. I think
okay.
I like this.
Let's do it.
I don't like this one. I do not like this one. A, they don't know it. B, even if you somehow make it perfect, it's probably going to be an admissible double raise unless it hits the side of this back red one. Mind you, in fairness, there's not a lot of good options. Straight down here, hit it here. Chelsea's going to try to come across this way, but if she stops in that area, it'd be such an easy shot for Jennifer. So she's going to have to try to come down and hit it that way. And Jennifer's still sitting a couple.
Vic, she needs an oh my on this one.
Yes.
Whoa! Close! Whoa!
Final stone in trouble deep. Oh, she thought it. She liked it. She thought it. Oh, and she'll just get over and put herself on the corner. Right now, cuts them down to just the single.
Wasn't there? What? It wasn't there.
No. Yeah, it wasn't there.
It was a really tough
I don't
angle.
think
That's
that
what
was
they're
any
talking
less
about by meaning not there. Look at the angle. She hit it fairly thickly to try and roll on top of the red, and it's just not going to. It just comes to the outside. So
yeah, well, yeah, I couldn't.
First
Maybe
of all,
if,
it's open, and it's not even in the red. It's not even in the forefoot.
So right now, sitting 3, Jennifer Jones.
Yeah. It's hard to hurt us.
Okay.
But I like either.
Do you like the run? We're sitting 3. I could draw for 4. That's for 6.
We could draw for we're sitting 3. We could draw for 4, or we could play the run for a pile.
I don't mind. I mean, like even if
as long as it
I don't know how
gets
it hurts us.
I'm just saying if I overroll, we might even get 4 that way, right?
Yeah. Anywhere on the
What you
inside.
said was that what are you thinking for weight?
10.
Okay. You just can't undercut.
No. What do you guys like? Just drawing for 4, or do you like this?
I don't mind this.
Interesting call. It shows you what Jennifer Jones is made of.
I'm just going to throw a 10.
Could go
like,
wrong if you ever
run
high
down.
side this. You could peel out a couple of your own here.
It's the only thing you worry about is she's in a straight spot, so she's taking very tight ice. But sometimes when you do that, you actually tighten it so much that you're not really giving yourself a chance to make the shot.
Yeah, draw for 4 would be pretty tempting. It's no risk, and you'd be 6 up.
Right on the nose. You got it. Let's go.
Just a hair on the inside of nose. Don't miss wide.
Sitting 3. Going for the bundle here. 6. As we play in the 6th. Officer McEwen. Now they got her. Called away again. Run this back. Run this back. Like that. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jennifer Jones.
That was a great throw.
To break it open here in draw 1. Jennifer Jones explodes to a 9-1 lead. Day 1. The roar of the rings. Final shot of 6, and as you said, Russ, it had all the makings of being a wonderful shot, a big shot, but he could play this incorrectly.
Oh yeah, you could play the draw with the score the way it was, a lot less risk, but Jennifer Jones hasn't made a career about worrying about running away from risk, and it was not overthrown. That was the key here. She could have thrown a lot more weight and would have run down that straight spot. Soft weight on off at the brush sheet makes it perfect.
And that key shot is for a 6, and it's brought to you by Scotty's Tissue, the perfect touch of design and softness. Let's update you on the game between Renee Sonnenberg and Heather Nedohin. Kathy.
Well, the shot stone was Heather's first one, and on Renee's final stone, she tried to come down to the base of it, was a little bit light, it over curled, so it does allow Heather the same shot. If she's able to do it, it is for 2.
Heather Nedohin, 2-time Canadian champion. First was in '98 with Kathy Borst, and then with this team, the 2012 Canadian champions went on to the Worlds to win a bronze medal. And that is for the deuce, and gets within 1. So it's Sonnenberg with a 5-4 lead. So the 6 is on the board in the 6th, and a 9-1 lead for Jones. And that means that we'll turn our attention elsewhere. We'll go right next door to Sheet B and check in on the reigning Canadian champion, Rachel Homan, out of the Ottawa Curling Club, playing the Redstones. Just scored 2 in the 6th, and so is trailing 4-3 against Val Sweeting out of the Salville Sports Center in Edmonton. Sweeting playing the Yellowstones, and it is Val Sweeting who does have the last rock, playing yellow here in 7.
And it's a great situation. There was a hit and roll out a moment ago by Rachel Homan's team, and a chance for Val Sweeting's team to draw in. So they are sitting 2. Quite a bit of distance, quite a bit of ice between these 2.
Yeah, Rachel's going to throw the bullet here, which we know she can make, but it looks tight right out of her hand.
Hard to not stick
Needed to hang around there. She was trying to play the hero double, but you hit it thick, roll to the center line. You're grouping the Sweeting rocks together. Maybe make a double with your last one. Now a real good chance to score 2 for Sweeting.
Yeah, even back's okay though, just so that.
If we remind people from the Road to the Roar, where we showed this team, the lineup's a little unusual. They have a third in Joanne Courtney who brushes, and you'll see in a moment why they do that if it does need brushing. One of the best brushers I've ever seen in the women's game. So instead of putting her in the vice skip role, she's the third but brushes, and the second holds the broom for Val.
And this is one of the reasons why in some of the pre-tournament discussion, this Val Sweeting team has been given some consideration. May not be known to a lot of people, because when you have the likes of the Jones and Homans and Madaws, but people think it's because of that brushing, Linda, they can make some noise here.
So Joanne Courtney on the left, but as it turned out, it didn't need the brushing. It's actually trying to hang on now.
And they just do.
Perfect.
Well, the funny thing is, it couldn't be high in the house because it could leave a roll, so it had to be deep, but that was just hanging on.
It's in a brilliant spot now, but like you say, an inch farther, that was no good at all.
How much?
No choice for the girls from Ontario just to make this go away, and it'll be a draw the paint for the deuce. 3 up playing 8, that's a lot.
Help! Oh, please. Okay. Yeah.
You love these. You've just thrown this spot. If you happen to be deep again, you've got a little bit of backing. Not that you're thinking that way. Just take 4 or 5 feet off of this, give it to the brushers, and those great brushers. There's an incredibly good chance Val will make this for 2.
And that's frustrating too, Linda, for Holman. I mean, she just got a pair back in 6, and now she's in danger of giving it the 2 right back.
For Holman, she's been scrambling, trying to get back in this game really the whole time. Not her style. They love to play it a little more open.
Do you need backing? Yes, you need it.
26-year-old Val Sweeting, a former Alberta champion of 2010. They went 4-7 in Sault Ste. Marie, but since has rebuilt the team and has these 3 members, Courtney, Ferguson, and Paderny. Boy, they might be into a really slick little spot there down that center line. It'll hold on. There, she'll get her deuce and extend her lead. Rachel Holman, Val Sweeting. It's now our feature here on this opening day, Roar of the Rings. Well, I'm sure Senators fans have had this marked on their calendar. Daniel Alfredsson is back in Ottawa. The NHL on TSN coming up right after our coverage. From here, the opening draw, the Roar of the Rings on TSN. Yeah, everybody's in the Burgundy mood. It was quite the visit by Ron Burgundy. Oh, well. That's probably how he felt after watching curling a little bit. He felt all upside down. Yes, look at this. Even San Diego Channel 4 is here. My goodness. The Winnipeg Jets are on a 6-game road trip. We welcome you back. They're 2-1 so far, and they'll play in New York against the Rangers before finishing with 2 games in Florida. We've changed our attention and our focus to this game now with Val Sweeting from Edmonton, coming off a deuce in 7, leading 6-3 over Rachel Holman of Ottawa. And it is Holman, the reigning Canadian champion, that does have the last rock here in 8, playing the Redstones. Now we talk about, or you might wonder, how do you get to the Roar of the Rings? Well, it's a 2-year period, and you can win by winning Bonspiels, get in, as Jennifer Jones did, that Canada Cup. And then it's points as well over both a 2-year combined and a 1-year program. And then, of course, if you are Renee Sonnenberg or Val Sweeting, you came through the Road to the Roar, the last chance qualifier, 2 weeks ago in Kitchener. So that's how we got the 8 teams that are here, both on the women's and men's side. But for these teams, Linda, this is, for some of them, 4-year process, 3-year process. You like to have everything settled by the time you get to that 2-year intense competition.
Now for Val Sweeting and Renee Sonnenberg, having to go through the Road to the Roar was a very difficult way to do it. A tough field to come out of that event was tough. But you're right, building for 4 years, usually teams get put together after the last Olympics, so you're forming the team and then 2 years of intense competition to try and get enough points, or in the case of 2 of our teams, the Canada Cup win to get here.
So difficult to generate points. You know, it's a big country. You have to travel all over the place, virtually all by airplane, to spend a lot of money to garner those points to even have a chance.
We're talking about style of play, and I mentioned that Rachel didn't like the fact that she got behind so early. Well, of course, nobody does, but it's partly because of her style. She doesn't mind putting up guards, is willing to go along with the corner guard game, but she does like the tap backs, and it's hard to generate too many extra points. You'll get your occasional deuce, but your target score is a lot lower when you approach things that way, so giving up the early steals made it tough.
You're right, Linda. These rocks, too, make it tougher because they're newer. They're virtually brand new. They just started using them late last year. The running bands are not worn in yet, so they're very, very aggressive. So we talked about it in Fort McMurray the first time we saw these rocks. These rocks just bounce like you wouldn't believe. So it's very easy to jiggle a freeze out of a frozen position. So it's tough to score and create an error by throwing a freeze.
Boy, just touching that stone over now to the edge of the 8. Alison Kreviasuk throwing the second stones for Rachel Homan. You saw on that, you know, how they got here board that Jennifer Jones won that Canada Cup. That was in 2011. It was played in Cranbrook, and it was against Chelsea Carey, and it was again a dominating win by Jones as she won 9-4 over Carey and now leads her 9-1.
That's the reason why we often go with our picks with the experienced teams, because it is difficult to step on the ice, first of all, in an arena of this size with television and all these other things. And even though Chelsea Carey went through that Canada Cup with some of that going on, now add to that the carrot. What's at the end of this road? Well, it's a lot more pressure on the team. So that's why we tend to gravitate to saying the experienced teams, the ones that have been to the Scotties and the Brier, will actually be at the top of the board at the end of the week.
It's not like Chelsea's team was missing. They just weren't getting the rocks in the right spot, and they tended to be a hair heavy. And you have to think that's adrenaline for this young team.
Really slowing down.
Hard. Keep going. You just touched this. Yeah, I did.
Very nice.
I touched that. My back like an inch.
Beautiful freeze there, because it's the red one has to go quite a ways to get through the rings. It has to go to the left of our screen, which means it has to travel probably 7 to 8 feet to get it right out of the paint. Just to be made perfectly, maybe a little less than half, a lot of weight.
A little outward motion on that one.
Come on.
Oh boy. And just enough to pick it but not remove it, so it sits at the back edge of the 8-foot.
Once again, the extension to try and get enough weight, but a little bit outward motion, and it didn't come back.
She should have, because I think we would have stayed second.
You heard them say under their breath, the skipper could have kept sweeping there, and you always want to be perfect and make the right decisions, and Val actually could have brushed that a little farther and sat 2 points. Might not make a difference, but it could.
Bouncing off to the middle is not.
Okay.
Yeah, I threw this a couple lines ago, and that's pretty much where my rock was, so just
Back to your point, Linda, freezing to a single stone is so tough. It just worked, but it won't work a lot.
Weight's good on its own, I think.
Renee Sonnenberg coming through that pre-trials event 2 weeks ago with a 1-point lead over Heather Nedoin, Kathy.
Well, a chance to get that deuce back that she just gave on Heather's first. She tried the hit and roll behind the guard, wasn't able to make it, and that stone at the back is wide open.
Hard, 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 hard.
Sonnenberg and her team from the Grand Prairie Curling Club. Rona Pasika,
Good weight call.
Carrie Ann McTaggart,
2 red.
Lonnie McDonald. Thank you, ladies. 2 red, 7-4.
We talk about decisions in the game with Rachel Homan. Her decision was try to slowly build up, even though we're relatively late in the end, trying to leave more rocks in play, and so play to freeze instead of hitting shot stone. That rock comes up short, and now this is a hit to remove second shot.
Exit 3.
Yeah, 10 5. Yeah, hard. Yeah, whoa, roll it a little, Dana.
Good. What was that? 9-6 I got.
Automatic double. There's no other way, I think.
You could freeze to the right-hand half of this rock, and that catcher on the side of the
Roll the
4-foot
other
might
way.
come, or side of the 8-foot might come into play.
They're still going to be lying that though.
There's no problem getting rid of the yellows. The problem is where the red stones are going to be. They're still thinking of trying to count the 1 red stone in the house.
Another option would be to freeze with the red Holman stone over in this area. Then if those rocks are removed, then you have a double opportunity here later to sit at least 2.
Allie's way?
You play it now, there's one more double opportunity. I think that's what they're trying though, Linda. Play the double.
I think so.
Injured double.
That's how the curlers see it as well off the scoreboard here at the MPS Center.
Close. Stay close. Yep.
Oh, they're going the other way. You're going across the face over to the left-hand one that we illustrated.
Quiet wait. Trying to get the roll.
No roll.
Very nice.
And they do roll it over to sit in front. Shot stone with last rock here at 8.
Wait, nice shot him. I got it. 1 first.
We haven't followed this
Okay,
game
Joe.
from rock 1, but here are the numbers, Linda.
Oh, look at that for Rachel Homan. What a dramatic difference between the percentage for draw. She hasn't played a lot, but her hits, and that's normally her game. And the same thing actually on Val Sweeting's numbers. Overall better, but both of them struggling with the hit game.
Player numbers are brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
As Kathy mentioned earlier, in the second and third end, Rachel jammed both times to give up 2 steals.
Skip Stone's an 8. Val Sweeting in her first. Oh, there's that catcher. Oh, and it'll hang on at the back.
Val's extremely lucky that her thrown rock hung around closer than the one that jammed.
You're right.
I figured that was tight ice, but. What was that, 9?
Yeah. I think we try for nose. Nose jamming too. But we're shot up here. As long as we're just to the inside of nose.
And she is a double. Like, they're not separated at all.
Yeah, like, I think nose or anything to the inside here. Because I think if we're high, it's awful.
No, we can't go high. I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
like 3/4, try to roll this here.
Yeah,
try
but
to
let's
roll.
shoot for nose and let it come up because it'll move a bit, eh? Do you like control?
Yeah. There's some footprints in the ice, right?
I don't mind down normal. I think control will go too hard at the end.
They'd love to remove the yellow
And then we can
Sweeting
get a
rock
little
and
bit more
save
of a
that
roll.
little nibbler at the back.
Normal? It's a straighter side. Normal.
I heard Rachel say the straighter side, and when she's throwing, there's very little swing on either turn.
Yes, that's true.
It's just the way she throws it, and she does it the same way every time, which is much more machine-like and good idea. It's very repetitive. We pick on her a lot because it doesn't curve much. It's a little unusual, but if you can repeat it, that's the way to do it.
Yep, yep. Hard! Normal!
Rachel Homan. This is her first. She thought it would come up for her. And at the back, she gets away with the jam. And a close look, I think, second shot is Sweetingstone on the other side of the house, edge of the 12.
You know, it's interesting because we talk about the way that Rachel's team throws the rock, but more often it's the out turn that they have a little in-out release and are very accurate, especially with the run backs. That was the in turn, and it definitely curled more.
You overcurled last end, too. She tried to double with her first rock, overcurled by quite a bit. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Dead on wouldn't be bad here because it would be a steep double for Rachel. Very easy to miss it and all of a sudden be down 4 points. Or roll way over and then there will not be a double.
Clean. Clean. Yes. Yes. Hard.
Courtney and Paderni. And look at this roll. And a sit 2.
It should be close. I don't think it's doing anything different.
This is what we saw to Val Sweeting at the pre-trials in Kitchener. Not afraid to make shots. And if he keeps doing that, the teams will have to play awfully well to beat her.
So what you've got in Joanne Courtney and Dana Ferguson and Rachel Paderni, you've got 3 former members of the University of Alberta curling team. All playing in the CIS. And as we say, one of the really terrific young teams. And over the course of the week, we'll talk about the changing of the guard and what's at stake for both in women's play and in men's play, where this is the last chance for several of the, may we say, more experienced skips who are thinking about leaving the game. But the careers, of course, have just started for the likes of Holman and Sweeting.
Keep it going.
Piece of the 8-foot is what she needs. Rachel Holman with her last Weagle. Oh my goodness, Kreviasek, look at this. And it's a steal of 2. Rachel Holman with absolutely no feel. The Canadian champion struggling here in draw 1, day 1. The Roar of the Rings. Welcome back to the MTS, and let's quickly, Kathy, update Maddaw Lawton and a final stone coming up here for Stephanie Lawton.
Well, that red stone belongs to Sherry Maddaw. She drew it there. Without the guard, there's a chance for 3. She's trying to pick it high side.
For a single here, but this will just jam, and watch now where the stone rolls to, and that red stone right on the edge of the 8-foot is a steal of 1. For Maddaw to lead 4-1
One red.
on this opening day of the Roar of the Rings women's competition. Val Sweeting from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton with a steal of 2 and 8. Leads now 8-3 over Rachel Holman, the reigning Canadian champion out of the Ottawa Curling Club. And here in the 9th, it will be Holman that once again does have the last rock, playing the red stones. Now, it's possible. I mean, it's day 1, draw 1. But Rachel Holman, we expect to, you know, it's difficult. You come in here, you think, you look at the names and you go, you should be better than that. What's with her right now in that draw, do you think?
Not sure, Vic. I looked around and it looked light to me, but all of a sudden it had 0 chance of getting anywhere near the top of the 12-foot. And her comment was, did it pick? And I didn't hear the answer from the front end, but a pretty good chance that might have grabbed a bit of debris or a flat spot to give her credit, because she should never throw one that light. There's no question about it. Just a couple shots narrow. Could the rock be slower? I'm not sure. They weren't panicking when she let it go, so.
No, they were saying they had to go, but it was so far short.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, a real surprise.
Not a lot of weight.
Clean. We're good. Okay, 8-5. Good.
On the right-hand side, you see Amber Holland the former Canadian champion, 2011. Coach Tina Smiley is on the left. Each of the teams, of course, having fifth players, alternate players. I've found it interesting in so many teams, the players that they indeed did choose. And Val Sweeting goes to Amber Holland. I have my own thoughts, but why do you think she picked Amber?
Well, it's interesting because they're from different provinces, so it's not an easy way to get a person to come and train with you in any way, shape, or form. But Amber Holland's performance in Denmark at that World Championship was one of the best I've ever seen amongst all the skips we've ever watched. She had tough shot after tough shot, never complained, never thought in a negative fashion at all, got in the hack and made these big shots one after the other.
Yeah, she was unbelievable, no kidding. And the other thing, besides being a wonderful human being and will be a great team player, but she's certainly a mentor to this young team. I think it was a brilliant move to bring in somebody with that type of experience.
We started the day with this game, Jennifer Jones, Chelsea Carey, but the big 6 in 6 turned this game around. Jennifer Jones now final stone here in 8, Kathy.
Well, and so much movement on this outturn side. That yellow stone that is shot belongs to Chelsea Carey. Threw it on her last one. Jennifer trying to follow her down and just tap her back and make this game end.
And once again, relying on that great brushing front end. Jill Officer Dawn McEwen trying to tap her own up. And it is one red and handshakes. And Jennifer Jones will open with a win on this opening day. Women's competition, the Roar of the Rings. Many people's choice to win it all and wear the maple leaf in Sochi. Jennifer Jones.
Hopefully she knows better.
We say these fields are so tough. First games can mean a lot, momentum-wise, confidence-wise. And for Jennifer, that big win will give her a lot of confidence.
Well, look out for the Jones team.
Go, go, go. Whoa. Okay.
Next draw for the women will be tomorrow morning when they start 3 draws a day. And it will be Jennifer Jones going against Sherry Madoff.
Whatever you like. Okay. Right to it.
Well, rocks to work with. Guards out in front, and the rock, although it is a yellow stone and it's on the button, it's still a rock you can tap or freeze to.
Little light. Little light.
Emma Miskew throwing the third stone for Rachel Homan. Allison Kraviasik on the left, Lisa Weigel on the right.
Hard. Rub off. Hard. Hard.
There again. Now, one of the things we, of course, have come to expect from Rachel Homan is that Weigel shot, but being down, clearing that center guard right away early with Lisa Weigel's first stone.
I like it.
No need to do that now. You're looking to get stones in play.
No, and the early part of this game took that away from them, Vic. The fact they gave up steals, now they're scrambling to get rocks in play, not necessarily playing any ticks or open shots. So it was a really tough start for the Homan team. It just seemed a little bit off. And when they were on a roll last year, everything was so precise. Rock placement, the draws, the guards, the ticks, everything was so good. And in this one, they don't seem to have that feel.
They struggled in their last event coming into this, too. Didn't qualify in a Spiel in Saskatchewan. And,
no, you're still in the red.
You know, there's a lot to be said about momentum.
Has to sit. Okay. 14-6. Yeah. Okay.
Kathy, are you there?
I am.
All right. What's happening? Sonnenberg Nedouin as they play in the 8th.
Well, the big shot for Heather was her first one. She had the opportunity to hit and lie 2, and that could have generated the deuce, but she rolled out. And so Renee has split the house. This is a hit for the single.
Clean. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, just clean. Just clean. Nice throw. 9-8. 1.
And there it is, 1 for the former 2-time Canadian champion Heather Nedouin. But it is a 7-5 lead, Renee Sonnenberg from Grand Prairie.
Back line. Clean it. should be there.
Trying to
11. No. Close.
come through the hole.
Back line.
Emma miscue
Hard.
as we play third stones.
Hard. Hard roll. Whoa, whoa, it's nose.
And it'll roll to the open in the middle of that hole.
Good eye, Allie.
He's caught in between. It would be hard to get to the nose with such a tight guard, so they tried to roll behind the red ones and right in between, and an easy hit here now.
If it's running, we can go this way. Just like 3/4 of a rock's fine. Half is not fine.
Okay.
I would love to hit this and just roll about a foot behind the two yellows.
Okay, just control.
Okay. We'll try to go under, but not too cute. Nose is fine.
Great answer. Her point being not too cute. We don't want to get really close to that guard and give up a potential deuce. As long as you make this go away, you're in pretty good shape. So once they know it's by the guard, they'll YOLO.
First stone, 26-year-old Val Sweeting.
Whoa, 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 just a nose. Whoa. Hard roll again. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Good shot. It's a scoreboard roll.
Belt the hair down,
You
yeah.
didn't really have to
make sure.
gamble on those guards.
Is there a roll available here? I mean, can you get across the nose to flip one way or the other?
I think so. I think there's just enough room here. Maybe get it half underneath. It might go the other way. They might actually hit it on the left-hand half and roll behind the reds. That would be easier.
Keep it clean.
Roll Allie's way?
No.
Okay.
Now they are trying to roll to the left.
Hot. It's good. Yep.
Rachel Homan, who has been a star on the rise ever since she played junior curling, won a Canadian junior championship in 2010 and then won the Canadian title last year. And look at that.
Oh boy.
Well,
Touches the guard over and then moves the stone on the way by in behind cover.
It was strange because they said they were going to roll to Lisa's side. That was at the hack. Then they decided to get off it to let it curl because it didn't look like it was going to get the roll. It was going to hit it on the nose. And then they became very lax about on-off the brushing. It needed to be brushed to get it by. So just things not clicking for this team.
Well, you know what? And listen, you two better than anyone else. You can have your bad days. And maybe this one is try to smile it off. We're having a bad day. Let's get off the ice and come back tomorrow.
Well,
or do you worry about what your performance today, Linda?
I'm impressed with their attitude, but I'm also worried that they're not playing well. Another error narrow on the intern side. That's been quite a few with Rachel Holman, which is quite unusual. So I think Earl's got his work cut out for him between games.
And Vic, it's okay to say we may not be able to regroup in this game, but those kind of little mistakes, those communication errors, those are the things that still shouldn't happen, even if you're struggling a bit with the weight or the release or something like that. Get the teamwork in there. Make sure you still hang in there with playing well with each other.
And the Earl you're talking about, of course, is Coach Earl Morris. And there you see Heather Smith, who's been called in to be the 5th player for Nova Scotia titles as she joins the team for the week. But in Earl, of course, he's really worked hard with the team, particularly this year, in leadership skills with regards to Rachel Homan, because we have seen that sometimes
No, that one was smaller.
she'll show that emotion and let her body language dictate.
She's on that pick last time.
Well, at least we're seeing her smile, which is further to your point.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that, but it's obviously still going to be an L in the column. And they have to regroup. And the unfortunate part about this is it's not like, well, we lost to a great team in Val Sweeting. Let's go out and win in 3 or 4, because look who's left on the agenda. So they have to turn it around.
Well, and that's the thing, Linda, too. When you, and some teams say we never look. I don't believe it. But if you were looking at this game, you're going to say, you know, Val Sweeting, although we know them from the tour, we think we should beat this team were there any Canadian champions. Coming up are still many, many more, let's say, challenging teams if you just look at resume.
Yeah, very, very difficult week no matter how you look at it. And you want to be in every game. You don't want to be taken out this early and not even have a chance. And here we go, it's over.
And out they are.
That's that rock again, Beck. I really wonder.
It's a steal of 2 more. Val Sweeting. Remember that name. It's a team that many people are saying could surprise when it's all said and done. Val Sweeting is a winner over the reigning Canadian champion Rachel Homan. Rachel Homan in discussion now with her coach Earl Morris, trying to regroup for their next draw after a thumping, really. Make the final 10-3. Sweeting a winner, and leads us to the game story.
Well, for a team like Rachel Homan's that has a strength in the defensive style of the game, so unusual to see these steals that happened in 2 and 3 when she missed on her last one, and then in 8 comes up short, and there's a steal of 2, and 60% only for Rachel Homan in that game.
The game story is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best. Let's check in on She Day, where Sherry Maddaw is playing Stephanie Lawton, Kathy.
Well, in 1 miss, Joanne Rizzo on her first one was trying to peel a guard. She flashed that, and Sherry Anderson got around, and that has been the difference in this end. This is now a hit for 2.
For Lawton, who has represented Saskatchewan a couple of times in 2005, 2009. Canadian junior champion as well, world silver medalist, will pick up 2. But it is Maddaw that has the lead, and the last rock coming home in 10. And we're moving again. You never miss a thing. Canada's most comprehensive curling coverage. So we slide on over to Sheet D, and we'll feature now Renee Sonnenberg out of Grand Prairie, Alberta, playing the Redstones against the 2-time Canadian champion Heather Nedohin out of the Saville Sports Centre in Edmonton. This team of Nedohin, Beth Iskew, Jessica Mayer, Lainey Peters, they won the Canadian Championship in 2012. Sonnenberg leads 7-5, and it is Sonnenberg that does have the last rock here in 9, playing the Redstones.
We're playing the freeze. We're not playing the tap unless we have good lines. So,
well, nice shots by Beth Iskew, and then Heather Nedohin on her first have that 4-foot really crowded. Renee Sonnenberg would have loved to have seen a lot more air down that center with the fact that she has the hammer.
What am I giving you here?
Smart call by the veteran skip here, saying we're playing the freeze to the brushers. They'd love to bump it. That would be the ultimate call. But by brushing it early to bump it, you're never going to have the line. So they're just going to play the freeze, clear draw. If it gets tight to the guard, they'll brush it all the way, try to tap it a little bit.
It does look like the Redstone at the back of the 4-foot is second shot.
Tough shot.
So the 2-time Alberta champion, Renee Sonnenberg, who has coached more in the last couple of years. She did coach Denmark at the Olympics in Vancouver, and Angelina Jensen. Carrie Ann McTaggart, Rona Paseka on the brush.
hard on the shooter,
and need to roll it off, and they will. So at least it flips out into the open, but it is right now sitting 1.
Great brush,
and it's very close, but it does appear just sitting the 1, and that is Nedohin on the lid.
You heard Renee say great brushing. Even though it was a missed shot, they didn't give up on it. They could have easily stopped brushing that. The red one would have ended up in here somewhere, and it's unraisable. But now look, Renee with her last one, she can come in here and play possibly off of this one, maybe get both of them, or certainly get to the shot rock. So there's 2 ways to get at that now, and a lot of reds in there. So really well brushed shot to make a bad shot into a pretty good one.
Don't mind a hair more. Hair more, Beth. So you can leave her the hole, right?
No, we can't. We can't leave her the hole. What do you want, Lainey?
115.
That's something new. What is that? 115.
Well, they do the split times, and they say 115, but it is
All right, you got this.
Not
Let's go.
115. It's 4.15.
Oh, okay.
They don't bother with the extra number. They just make it simple for their communication.
All right. Just never heard that before.
110. Easy. It's okay. It's
Right
okay.
Final stone for
Right here is great.
Heather Netherwood
Pretty good.
out of the
Right
Saville
here is great.
Community
Easy.
Sports Center in Edmonton.
Easy line, girls. Easy line. Easy line.
Jessica Mayer on the left, Lainey Peters on the right.
No. Just let it guide.
Just want to take away that raise that Rush showed you.
Okay, good.
Well, it's kind of a nice position for Renee
Good throw.
Sonnenberg. I really do believe the Reds done his second shot. So the scoreboard is dictating what's about to happen. Renee's already up 2. If she doesn't try anything and it's just a steal of 1, then she is 1 up with last stone playing the 10th end.
And by that camera work, which we thank everyone for, you can see it is just the single. And she's going to pitch this one into the bumper. So give up the steal of 1. Down by 7-6.
Okay.
They're going to call a measure.
Well, they're going to measure anyway. Okay. From overhead, it certainly looks like it's just a single.
Oh, it's,
we can be fooled.
It could be a little psychology, Vic. I really don't think it's that close. At least I don't think Renee believes it's that close. Sometimes it makes you want to stand there and sweat a little bit when the other team calls it.
Measuring because it's so
Like freezing the kicker a little bit in on a field goal attempt, maybe.
Also, it's the first day, and you have to remember they've probably looked at the circles, but not that closely. The pin could be a little out, the circles could be a little out. Hans, I know, Hans Vutrick, you would do your best to make sure it didn't happen. I apologize in advance if that's not correct.
We'll wait for the point of the official. He should point.
Okay. 1 yellow. Yeah, so 1 yellow.
1 yellow it is. So we were right, and Hans Vutrick isn't coming up to the booth to visit us. 7-6. It's smiles so far for Renee Sonnenberg.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Always fresh, always great tasting coffee. It's now time for today's secret word. The secret word is cod. Go to finaln.ca and enter this word for your chance to win.
Women's opening draw this afternoon. Tonight, it'll be the men who step onto the ice for the very first time. And do make a note, it'll be on TSN 2. We're expecting an outstanding week with a wonderful field. It includes Jeff Stout, who goes against the reigning Canadian champion, Brad Jacobs. 7:30 Eastern Time on TSN 2. Great crowd for this opening draw on a Sunday afternoon here at the MTS Center. Renee Sonnenberg gives up the steal of 1 in the 9th, but leads 7-6. He does also have the last rock coming home playing the Redstones.
6, 7, 9.
This is where it gets interesting, though. We saw last end and again this end. Renee Sonnenberg just plays draws, not the soft peel or the tick or the weagle on the front rock. And it can get you into a little bit of trouble because Renee played both of her rocks in, left the guards out in front. Great distance between them thanks to Lainey Peters on those guards. And now we've got rocks in play for Heather Netherwood.
Lost that one a little bit. It would be nice to be shot rock, but it's a very usable rock and a good start for the Netherwood team to steal that point to tie the game.
No.
Carrie Ann McTaggart throwing the second stones for the Sonnenberg team out of Grand Prairie.
Plan B.
Wow, that was a brilliant call. Just about feathered the front, which would have been drastic. So one thing we've talked about with Renee Sonnenberg, she's one of the best skips around. She manages her team really well, and she is smart. She makes those great Plan B calls.
So true.
And that's also, I guess, why she's been hired as a coach.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, very good at managing players, and that includes her own or the team she's working with.
Okay, wall line.
106.
Wall line.
We might have to go.
No line.
We're just a 6.
We're to it.
No. Just to it.
No, no, no.
Just a 6.
Well, let us know when we can go.
Just a 6. No.
No, we're to it.
We're not bumping.
No. Yeah.
That's the communication that every team hopes they have. Rushers. And the skip calling line and wait all the way down and just to it. Boy, they had that marked right out of her hand.
That's fantastic. Because if you don't get the line on that, the weight doesn't mean anything. If it stops beside it, it'd be an easy double. So the lineup's just perfect for Netowin.
She's got it from both ways, so let's peel it.
We're keeping our eye on the clocks. Remember, this is a thinking time now, not running time, of course. And we're getting a little shy here.
A little shy of time and a little bit of a mess in the house for Renee. She's trying to peel that guard.
Open everything up. Just a reminder, coming up, Daniel Alfredson will be in Ottawa. It's the Red Wings and Senators. Comes up immediately following our coverage here in Winnipeg.
Easy line. 2.5. Easy line. Easy. Gonna go over curl.
No, it's okay.
No, clean.
Line is fine.
Yep. Whoa. 2.5. No. Yep. Yes. Go to the line. Hard. That's good.
And our third final of the afternoon on Sheet A. And Sherry Middaugh will pick up the win. Stephanie Lawton light on a final rock draw to put herself in position to possibly tie. And so Middaugh wins it, make the final. 5-3.
Straight peel. Yep.
Renee was trying to take one of the ones in the house, at least one of the ones in the house with the peel, but it just rolls away.
It's an interesting situation because if Heather guards maybe 2 more times, you might see Rennie throw a guard because she's going to have trouble moving those yellow ones without dislodging the shot red rocks. Be tempting to maybe freeze in again here pretty soon.
Okay, I got the same split, but a little shove at the end.
I think it's close to the same, girl.
Pretty good. 3. Wait. 3 out of 10. No.
Beth Hiskew talking maybe about a little shove at the end because these brushers have backed right off, and Jessica Mayer and Lainey Peters.
Sit.
To sit.
Sit.
No.
Whoa.
Sit. Okay.
Sorry, girl.
That's not good. Straight back double.
We can take a timeout.
Yep.
A little bit of hurry up you can see from Sonnenberg's team. Lonnie McDonald
right off. No. Carry this one.
going to come up, and she's going to spill everything, but leaves the shooter in the 8-foot. Shot stone, however, belongs to Netowin, and they're going to call a timeout as they are now in position to possibly steal here.
I always found when you're in a hurry, you do throw heavy, and it might be why Beth gave that a little shove. You're rushing, and it's almost like you want to throw takeout weight to get it down there quicker. And it was they got away with that one. Now they've got 2 in there.
Yeah, it's funny because it's not running time. It is thinking time, but it's your routine that changes. You rush getting into the hack, and that seems to continue on with the throw. You really have to take time to control, maybe take a deep breath, and make sure you throw it with the right weight.
Couple well-placed guards here, and they could possibly steal more than one to win the game.
No, I kind of want to leave that red there.
Okay. Do you want?
Okay, Heather, that same guard weight. 15-20.
So Sonnenberg with just the 52 seconds left of thinking time, but she does have 1 timeout remaining, as does
That's good.
Heather Netowin.
15-20.
So those are going to come in handy.
You got her. Let's go.
Skip Stones here in 10. 7-6. Sonnenberg leading. Nedwin with her first.
Line's nice. Right here is great. Easy line. It's gonna over curl. Easy line.
Yeah, it's close to over curling.
Whoa.
No, it's looking good. Clean.
Easy.
Stay
Need
with
to
it,
move
girls.
a little.
Clean.
Yep.
Peters
Whoa,
made
easy.
with
Whoa,
that
whoa.
dusting.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hiskew checks over her shoulder, and
Okay.
they've got it covered.
There's lots of room to get by, and we're just making assumptions because we were on other sheets before we came to this game, but I would think there's still lots of curl over here as well.
Tons of room to get to that shot rock.
Okay. It's about 14-5 to tee.
So we're round, she says, Russ,
You got
and
this.
enough to tap it back.
Yeah, they'd love to be shot. If they're not, though, let's say it comes up a little light and freezes to, at least the most it's going to be is a steal of one. You've got a chance with your last rock to win the game. You don't want to miss this wide, for instance, and allow Heather to get in there again.
Sonnenberg's first.
Yep. 8. Yep.
Pasika on the right, McTaggart on the left. McDonald calling line. Got to get it by that guard. Get it by that guard. They did. Now they'd love to be shot here. Can they get inside? Get the inside roll. Tap it back. Shot stone. Sonnenberg.
What a beauty.
We talk about things that happen. You know you have to move the stone to be shot rock. So often we see this overthrown. Well, a beautiful touch. Great brushing to make sure it does tap it enough for the red to be shot.
More importantly, it's
The
buried.
outside here. Yeah, they over curled and got to the inside of here, and we need to get to about here.
Yeah. I just want to play like an 8-9.
9. What are you thinking, Daryl? 9.
I like that.
I think you need to throw a 9. An 8 maybe
Playing
just
around.
punches
Okay.
it to here.
Middle of 8.
This is a tough shot.
That's not enough.
Yeah, we got to watch our shooter. Will go. Well, we got to hit about here. Shooter should stay about here with a 9. Oh, good. I like this.
Little hang, and then go.
Yeah.
As you said, Linda, we haven't watched much of this sheet, so we are guessing, but that looks like a lot of ice I guess they're just trying to go back 8 foot, back 12 foot, but they have to have enough power to move that rock almost out of the 4 foot, so I think a back 8 would be minimum speed-wise.
Kathy, you've been watching the sheets a little more closely. What's the story on D?
Well, there certainly is a lot of movement on D, but it has, is we see in lots of arena situations, if Heather winds up throwing closer to a 9 than an 8, it will not make that final swoop. It is so weight sensitive.
All right, you got her hooch. Let's go. Good throw here.
Deep breath from
90-95.
Heather Nedwin. Her team is down by 1. This is her last rock here in 10. Renee Sonnenberg does have the hammer. Sitting 1.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
So thought is that it's heavy out of her hand. Mayer, Peters, nothing. Iskew, don't touch it. Leave it alone.
Don't touch it.
Got to get over. Got to just
No.
touch it. Just catch it. Come up a little. And not enough. Renee Sonnenberg will score one more here in 10. And for many people, it'll be considered an upset as she beats the Canadian champion of 2012. Make the final 8-6. And so after draw 1, there are your 4 winners, and included in the losers, Nedwin, the winner of the Scotties in 12, and the defending reigning Canadian champion, Rachel Homan. It's draw 1, the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 20 years, by Scotties Facial Tissue, Scotties, the perfect touch, and by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG.
We're back with you. First men's draw tonight. It's on TSN 2. Jeff Stout. And what he admits will be his last chance at an Olympic berth against the reigning Canadian champion, Brad Jacobs from Sault Ste. Marie, 7:30 Eastern Time. What a day it's been. Some wonderful curling, a great visit by Ron Burgundy, and we thank you for being part of it. The Roar of the Rings on Canada's sports leader, TSN.
That's horrible.